journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But.
Some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. Our democracy. Our democracy.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Well, what's going on out there, people? Glad to see you. As always, it's me. You know who I am, man. It's Hammerhand, the MGTOWMASTER. For the final time on YouTube, I didn't think I'd have the reaction to that I'm having right now, right this second. It's kind of crazy. Was it 12, 13, almost 14 years? Almost 14 years. Yeah. Well, it's about time. There are things that are happening here in my life that need to be addressed. There are things that are winding down, and then there are things that are winding up, and I need to get those done. Paperclip, what's going on, man? Very sad today, Hammer. It's the end of an era. I agree. I agree with that. 14 years. Hundreds of millions of views. Yeah, I would say that. But working with people, working against people like YouTube and the YouTube community, what could it have been? It could have been billions of views. It could have been international, global notoriety for us. But it wasn't that, because they don't want to hear that. They've got enough problems right now as it is. I'm sure that you've turned on the TV in the last day or two, right? Yeah. No new wars. And here we are. But yeah, all of the problems that are happening right now in the country are things that we've talked about. We have foreseen this. We knew that it was going to happen, and we know that they're not going to do a goddamn thing about it. You'll have to forgive me for the dirty language there. I think it's going to be one of them dirty language streams. Before we get to that, let's get to the almighty verse, whichever one it is. I'll go about the middle this time. Job 33:21-7. Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. I can't guarantee that tonight. That's a doggone good verse. That's a very good verse right there, man. D-Mark, the face of communism, is now these rando faggots like Bad Bunny. I agree with you. 100%. If you will notice, let's take I'm not saying that fucker's name. Let's take the Double B's name, right? And go look at the videos that were shot from inside the stadium during the Super Bowl. Did it match what was being said? Did it? No, it didn't. If you're casting your phones out over this sea of people in this auditorium, watching this football game, it wasn't a very good game. I watched the highlights of it just to see what happened. And it wasn't a very good game at all. I was glad that the Patriots made it back, but they got stomped. But they made it back. So, it is what it is. It's one of them things. No, the tenor did not match what was actually going on in there. Nobody knew who this fucker was. Nobody cared about who he was. Nobody cares about his sexual politics. What they did care about was watching men grind on each other and grab each other's cocks. But they're worried about Janet Jackson and a nip slip. I think we've gone well beyond that, don't you? I mean, I think so. That's why I don't watch football anymore. And if they bring the faggot shit into my racing and they start slapping me in the face with that, I'm going to stop watching that too. It's just what it's going to be. If you want to know why all of this fucking crap is going down, it's because there are people out there that are telling you who and what you're going to be, plain and simple, whether you like it or not. Period. If you're offended by words, get the fuck out of here. Because we're going to be speaking some words tonight. Mr. Bang Your Mom Hammer is dangerous to YouTube's democracy. Yeah, it's not a democracy. It's not a democracy. You see, a democracy is representation, right? There's no representation for me. There's no representation for people like me. There's a lot of people out here that have been much, much worse off than me. I'm like a toe fungus. I just keep coming back. I won't leave you alone. I'll make your nails yellow and disgusting. And guess what? It never goes away. Once you've got it, you've got it. Sometimes, sometimes you can act like you ain't got it, but you got it. And that's the way I've been with YouTube for 14 years now as an on-air personality. I don't like to call myself that. Everybody else calls me that. So, I'll say it as an on-air personality. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not somebody that likes to get flagged down in fucking public. It happens enough, but still, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy representing men. I'm a man. My son is a man. Happy 18th birthday to him, by the way. That's what I enjoy doing. And through that, this is what has happened through that. And you come in contact with a bunch of like-minded folks, and then you discover your spark for life isn't gone. It's not gone. Primus Pilus, sorry about that, man. Oh, yes, Jesus teaches you to be a good sacrifice, just like the women want Christ as a cuck. Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. And that's not what Jesus teaches you, me, or anyone else. Give me a fucking break. Come on now. Primus, I like you, but that's absurd. That's over the top. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Mike! Happy belated birthday, Double H Jr. Yeah. He's just an awesome young man. Going through some shit right now, but awesome young man. Shout out to the 204 sets of eyeballs here on the last Sunday sermon for the used tubes. 167 over here on the Rumble Dumble, man. And we got 11 strong on MGTOW TV. Guys, I don't have a show planned. I wanted to just come on here and talk to you. And I'm going to open this up to the public. So I see you backstage. So if you're a rabble-rouser and a piece of shit, you're not going to get on. So don't waste your time. But if you want to come on and you want to bullshit, you want to talk, we can do that. And we can just say, hey, and what's up. But before I do that, before I put the link in the chat, what I would like to do is go through these comments just a little bit, man. Shout you guys out. And thank you very much for being here, man. Rumbling Wreck, man. It's Brother Hammer. Where be all them white with them Hugh Whites? Man, my man, have you forgotten all about Jeff Gordon and his Rainbow Warriors? No, I didn't forget about him. Didn't forget about him. Jeff, you can say what you want about Jeff Gordon. He's not gay. If he is gay, he's super secretive about being gay. I just think he's a little light in the toes. You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of that generation of men. The metrosexuals. They weren't gay, but they weren't manly. They were men, but they weren't manly. So no. I realize being married is not necessarily, it's not a good enough cover for being undercover, if you know what I mean, today by today's standards. But Jeff Gordon has managed to marry some of the hottest bitches in the world. So, and he's got the kids, so if they're freaks undercover and it's not out there in the open. Until it comes out in the open, Jeff Gordon's not gay. He's not gay. Mouth the Gape, Ape, what's going on, bro? At Hammerhand. So you would consider yourself a toe herpy. Damn, where'd that come? The disrespect already on the last show. It's absurd. Adrian Blance, man, outlaw. I've been done with sports ball for quite some time. I dropped those motherfuckers in 2016 when all of those faggots started taking knees on the field. If that's the way that you feel about the people that pay for your ticket prices, fuck you. Now, a lot of people are not going to stay gone. They'll be like, all right, I punished them enough. Yeah. They got $67 less. Oh, that's some serious punishment. I don't watch them anymore. I can't say anymore. I've watched three games since 2016. I'm just not interested in people that wouldn't piss in my mouth if my teeth were on fire preaching to me. These people aren't talking to me anymore. They were talking to me at one point in time when they felt like they could use me I wasn't smart enough to see that part, but I am now, and they're not talking to me anymore. Drizzle holes, man. Happy 18th to your son. What a terrible fucking time to turn 18. It's never a bad time to turn 18. Never a bad time to turn 18. If you're being taken care of and life is good, it's never a bad time to turn 18. Do you remember when I was on here making videos and he was 6, 5, 4, and occasionally every once in a while I'd show him walking or something? Y'all remember that? Isn't it fucking crazy how he's grown up here, right here on this channel? That it's insane. And it's even crazier. I didn't have him on anymore. I just ran 2 sentences together there. Let me back that one up. I didn't have him on here more because I know how psychopathic people are. I've had people go after me and try to find my son so that they could get to me through him. Isn't that fucking amazing? That's the world that you live in. All of that psychopathy is born from the individuals that are feminized in this society. All of it. All of it. All of it. If you have a feminized society, you have a dysfunctional society, a psychopathic society, a society that relies entirely on the feels. And we have seen that. Hammer and fucking tong all day long, every fucking day for the last 14 years. Half empty, half full, man. Hard to believe it's been that long. I'm telling y'all, you think about that shit. When we were back there and I was showing you those videos and the little snippets and stuff, like he was riding with me to work one day and you could see him leaning out of the picture, or he's in his fucking jumpers playing out in the fucking yard, playing in the rain. He was 4. He was 4 years old. I've been on this channel for 14 years. Absolutely fucking refused to give it up. But now the time has come. I have to make choices now. I have to make choices. No, I'm not giving up what I do here. This channel is going to go through a massive change. What I'm going to do with this channel is I'm going to discontinue Hammerhand on this channel. I'm going to turn this channel into Pop Culture Rocks. It was unfair, brutally unfair, to take my Pop Culture Rocks channel from me and discontinue that channel. With no reason to do that. There was no reason for that to happen. So I had almost close to 4,500 subs on that channel. So there's 36,000 right now. I fully expect on this channel, when people see that this channel has been changed over and converted and that I'm not doing the same subject matter, that they're going to shit their pants and that they're going to leave. And look, I don't have no ill will against you if you do that. If that's not your thing and you don't want to stick around, it's super cool, man. But I'll still have 4 or 5 times more subs than I would have in a sandboxed and buried fucking channel like PCR, like the one that they took away. The MGTOW content, the men's-centric content is still going to be on Rumble. I am going to reinvigorate my Odyssey channel, and I might do Bitchute. I'm definitely going to be on MGTOW TV. So it's just not going to be here, and this Hammerhand channel is going to cease to be, and I'm going to turn it into Pop Culture Rocks. I'll probably get that conversion done tonight, and I'm going to private all of the old videos while I get them switched over. Now, if you have a hankering to see those, you can still see them. You can see them on Odyssey, and you can see, can you see them on Rumble? No, you can see them on Odyssey. Everything is backlogged on Odyssey, and a lot of it is on MGTOW TV, but the site is very disorganized, so I've got to get in there and get that shit straightened out. Wicked Saint, man, I just got here. Is Double H still doing Rumble? Yeah, still doing Rumble, man. Mr. Elite. What's up with Mr. Elite? Did he show up in here? Igor, what's going on, Igor, man? How time flies. Igor, I mean, son, you were barely a sperm when we first saw you. I'm super glad that you've grown up and that you've kept your dedication to MGTOW. I would hope somewhere down the road, sir, that you will find the grace of not allowing people that are not us to talk about this space as if they were in it. because that's just going to be bad for us. Going to be bad for us. But you got to do what you got to do. Tyler, I know I didn't get that right. Hammerhand, thank you for everything that you have done. You've changed my life for the better, and I will never forget your wise words, man. Forever MGTOW. Guys, I've tried to tell you continuously, over and over and over again, go live your lives. Go live your lives. You are not meant to be caged ideologically. You're not. Even philosophically. Once the philosophy is burned in and you're living your life by that philosophy, it doesn't mean that you stay in that box, that you stay in that room. You see, that room serves a purpose. At some point in time, you've got to walk out. You got to. If you're ready to. I got to say that to you. If you're ready to. So yeah, we're going to be making those changes here. This YouTube channel is going to cease to exist in its current form. MGTOW, are you moving to Rumble? No, everything's on Rumble. Everything's already on Rumble. American Open Wheel is on Rumble. Pop Culture Rocks is on Rumble. And Hammerhand is on Rumble. The only thing that is going to change is this channel right here on YouTube. I'm going to rebrand this channel. It's going to become Pop Culture Rocks. And I'm going to have pop culture comic book. What I'm doing right here centered on this channel, model making videos and tutorials and things of that nature. It is clear to me, obviously, it should be clear to me above all people that free speech does not exist on YouTube unless you do it the way that they want you to do it. You see, and that's not actual free speech. It's compelled speech. Let's be honest about that. Let's be honest. Paperclip 45, man. Some people just need a short, sharp shock, and they'll never do it again. Some of them. It's Mr. Hathaway. Chronic said in a YouTube post he got swatted a while ago when he was responding to somebody. He did. It's my understanding that it happened twice. He's had Antifa follow him home, and the fucking feds show up on his doorstep. Because he got pissy about PayPal stealing $1,000 when they closed his account. So you know how it happens, right? I had the feds show up at my door because people on this platform thought that a video was so serious that they had to report me to the fucking FBI. So it is what it is, right? But you know what you're dealing with. And I think that the FBI and all of the law enforcement agencies out here understand that they're dealing with a petulant society, a society that is so fucking broken, so destroyed, so into the nanny state type of coddling that they get, that it's the only thing that they can do. They can't battle you on an intellectual basis or a philosophical basis. Hell, you can even dive into their ideology and defeat them without using counterpoints. They just don't know anything. And their only way to get at you is to use what utensils the law gives them. And that is the law itself. The law itself is like, hey, call us if you got a problem. Well, that's a problem to them. I mean, motherfuckers call 911 to get a pizza delivery. I've heard the calls myself. It happens. It happens. So, you know, it's just one of them things, man. Marmar Real, man. I found TFM Chronic, you and Sandy in 2016. Good to see you, man. Always good to see all of you that have been hanging out for a little while. I appreciate you. And I hope that a show like this has kept you level. It certainly has kept you in the game. It's given you something to think about. That's for sure. There is nothing in life. Losing your home, a car, a job, being on fucking Skid Row is not bad enough to take your life. You should never, ever be considering that. You should fight to get to that last fucking breath. Then you'll have something to pat yourself on the back about. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact. Don't ever think that you got to go. You ain't got to go. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Lick Hawk, man. Double H. I was there when you had the dark video from the truck, man. What a time. I had a few of those. Life is different now. It was different every single day. I have been as much impressed by you as you may have been by me. I'm not saying that you were, but I appreciate all of your thoughts. These chats right here, it's very, they say that men need to go to therapy. Well, this is therapy for a lot of men without the interference of bullshit from women. You just have to talk about it and figure out what you're going to do. Period. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. The Elder Hammerhand, did you finally get 1,000 stream on Rumble? If you explained why this is the last show, I missed it. Oh, no. It's just because the time has come. No, our benchmark on Rumble was 1,800 viewers. That was our benchmark. And then we started getting socked a little bit over there too. But at least they're not just outright banning the fucking channel. What can you do? Look, I don't know how to say this with any more grace, so I'm just gonna say it. When you play by the rules of life, the rules that are set out for you, and no one else does, you're probably not going to come in first or second or third or fourth. I hate to say that. If you conduct yourself with honesty and loyalty and trustworthiness, you're going to make very few friends. You're going to have a lot of hangers on, but you're going to make very few friends. And that goes for any platform that our faces and our messages are broadcast on. Plain and simple. It doesn't get any more simple than that. There's not a lot of trustworthiness, not a lot of loyalty. There's not a lot of decent folks out there. Most people today are trained to be skeevy from the get-go. They view that as normal. That's just normal. I got to get mine, dog. Oh, and that's their attitude. That's their attitude. That's what's happening, man. Kid Death Hammer's just getting rid of an evil. YouTube. That's part of it. You know, the biggest part is right. Look, right behind me, right there. I absolutely did not want to take a fucking year since I announced this book and I put this crowdfunder up. I did not want to be sitting here in a year talking about, oh, well, you know, I'm sorry about it. And I am, but that doesn't help folks that have paid their money and are expecting this book and this product. I have everything else. Everything's ready to go. I'm about to get my last 3 pages before I get my middle 7 pages. So I don't know. That's part of the price that you pay for having to contract out with artists, especially extremely busy artists. So yeah, that's part of the price that you pay. You live and you learn. When I started this process, I had to do everything from the ground up. I reached out to folks. There were some folks out there, man, if you need some help in this process, just holler at a brother. I'll help you. None of that. There were, I can name on one fucking hand and have fingers left over the amount of people that helped me in a beneficial way to get things straightened out. I mean, you know, so it was good that I went through the process. It was good that I had to struggle to find out what to do, how to do, how much to pay. Did I just overpay on this? Well, sure as shit did. Well, I guess I'll know better next time. And that's where most of this comes from, man. There's only a red pill and a blue pill. The black, white, the pink, the fucking purple, the gold. Heard all of them. Any other pill is just retards. Might as well call your astrology sign and have it dictate your life. Absolutely fucking true. Absolutely true. HMK Films, been here for a while. Good to see you, man. Fuck YouTube. What? All libtards must die. Okay, there you go. You are shit machine. No God needs to live forever. I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean? Come on, man. Use your words. get in there and write it all down and make it succinct. So if you're going to insult me or try to cheat my ass a little bit, come on, give me something to work with there. Rumbling wreck, man, tracking down my children to hurt me would force me to flip that switch and make me go full Billy Jack on them motherfuckers. Then don't do it. Bill Carson, Pop Culture Rocks, is a good idea. I think that it is the best scenario going forward that I can come up with. I don't simply want to abandon the channel. I know everybody is not going to like the idea of this channel being rebranded. Instantly, you're going to get called a sellout, which I take that with a grain of fucking salt. 14 years, hundreds of millions of fucking views, umpteen fucking channel tries to get it right. I take all of that with a grain of salt. I don't care about that at all. I genuinely understand if comic reviews, toy reviews, things of that nature, because I have quite a bit of collectible stuff that I like. And all of it comes with a little piece of life and a little piece of history and memories. And I think that those things are fun to talk about and they're fun to discuss. And some folks share those memories with you. So I completely understand folks not wanting to hang around for that on this end. Things at Rumble, that stuff's not going to change. But on the YouTube side of things, it has to change. It has to change because these folks are going to end up killing this channel. They're going to kill the channel anyways at some point in time. I don't think that a rebrand is going to save it. If by some miracle it does, then great. But yeah, I've put enough time in over here and gotten next to nothing out of that time other than, communion with you. That's the only reason that I kept it going. I've said that time and again. I would rather catch the guys that are coming into this as opposed to them catching Richard Cooper, Ryan fucking Stone, any of these other assholes out here that don't know what the fuck they're doing, that are just PUA and gaming the guys like they try to game the girls. It's too bad. Single town, man. At Hammerhand, have you seen that Denise Richards has to pay her ex $5,000, bro? The simps are angry. I don't give a fuck about Denise Richards. She was hot 38 years ago, and even then she was fucking Charlie Sheen. So, I mean, really, how hot was she? How hot was she, man? King Kane, Rumsky, man, Hammerhand, anything different on Rumble? No, I don't think that anything's different other than the fact that I can't do community posts over on Rumble. That's one thing that message boards and social media platforms really got to fucking fix. Facebook kind of has it right. YouTube, it pains me to say it, is the best thing going that I am aware of as far as being able to do your community posts, post some pictures if you want, post videos if you want, and go search for audio, video, whatever, from whatever point in time. You have a very, very good chance of finding what it is that you're looking for or some piece of it. Marmario, AOWR is the best channel. I'm glad that you like it. That's one more thing is like when I try to upload these videos, when I do upload these videos over on Rumble, it takes fucking forever to upload the videos. It takes forever to upload them fucking videos. I mean, I'm like, if I could do it, I'd upload 5 or 6 a day. But as it stands, uploading a 30-minute video on Rumble, it takes fucking 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Is it me? Do I need some better intranet? I don't know. Maybe it's me. But it takes way too fucking long, man. Kid Death, man. YouTube reeks of whammon and simp boys. Of course. It's everywhere. Manosphere Vinyl. YouTube can nurse on this D. Disgusting, but elegant, I'm sure. Broderick Black, man, was never into sports outside of racing. Then NASCAR went DEI, and I dropped. Oh, they are fully invested in all that fuckery. fully invested. If they could drop a bitch that could drive in one of those cars right now and have her win 10 races next year, they would be doing it. They'd be doing it. Not because they want the bitch to win, because they're getting billions of dollars in exposure for doing the DEI, ESG horse shit. That's one of the only reasons that I still keep watching racing is it is uniquely masculine. You can put a broad in those cars and have them perform reasonably sometimes. But as far as a consistent challenger, I'm telling you this right now. The day that you see a female race car driver in a four-wheeled car that goes more than 5 fucking seconds win a championship, it's because the car is so over-engineered to help them win. It's the only way that it'll happen. They're going to have power steering, power fucking brakes. She gets a 3,000-pound weight advantage. It's the only way that it's going to happen because women are not built like men in that concern, and they're not going to win in all of these sports that they think that they're going to win in. They might place, they might do well, they might get a bronze or a silver, but they're not coming home with the fucking gold unless the entire organization goes in the fucking bag for them. And you're seeing that happen a lot. And it's distressing. I don't like it. The only thing that plays on my monitor now is whatever that is pornographic content I want to. Broderick, I did not need to know that. Did not need to know what you're jerking it to. Come on now. Damn. Mike, man, good plan, Double H. Support you 100%. I know you do, Mike. I know most folks are going to be okay with it, but some folks won't be, and they're going to jet. And I hope that you don't. If you leave this one right here, I hope that you come over to YouTube or MGTOW TV or Odyssey. Got tons of stuff over there, man. Uranium Fever, Big John on MGTOW is Freedom was the golden age of MGTOW. I think you could probably be right about that. Lots of good voices, lots of great folks, man. And we've we've buried a lot of incredible people, legends to us. Nobody else knows them. Legends to us, so yeah, I think Bill Carson, Rumble is the best alternative to YouTube. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. Mr. Alien, man, Hammer, hold the line, bro. Stay true, brother. Fuck yous tubes. P.O. shits, po shits, or P.O. shit. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up. I'm going to open this up over here and I'm going to rebrand the channel and I'm going to make it Pop Culture Rocks. I'm absolutely fucking irritated that they just took that channel and shit canned that channel. No reason or rhyme, no cause to do it. And they just did it. So maybe they can take one that's got, 30,000 subs. I imagine a lot of subs are going to disappear because of this, but it is what it is. Everything else is going to remain the same on Rumble. I'm going to get Odyssey kicking again. It's everything's there. It's just everything's backlogged. So Pharaoh Ravage, man, damn! This is the end of Hammerhand as we know it. The winds of change blow. They always blow. And standing in them, watching people spit in the fucking wind is not the way that you take care of your life. Like I said, I have choices to make, and the choices are simple. That's the choice. Right there. That's the choice. These 6 long boxes that I've got that I haven't done anything with, that I haven't produced any content on. That's the choice. The 300 fucking model kits that I have sitting out there. That's the choice. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of content that hopefully YouTube doesn't take umbrage with. Will they? I don't know. But if when this gets turned over to what I'm going to make it, if that channel goes away, I'm not coming back to YouTube as a platform. Like I said, it's excellent to find references from the past. Excellent, best thing going, but their ideological approach is cancer. It's cancer. and I can't be concerned with it anymore. And I'm tired of trying to push boulders uphill as far as they're concerned. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to come on in here and do my fucking thing and make my videos and not get 30 fucking messages a week about how my content violates some obscure nebulous TOS policy that they just changed that took 30 fucking videos and made them illegal when they were great a week ago. I'm just fucking tired of dealing with that. Cannot stand it. Cannot stand it. So there's no more of that bullshit. Bing. Let me get in these comments, man, and read a few of these. Mr. Bang Your Mom, Hammer. There's a Grigger in here. Where? I didn't see him. Where is he at? Where's he at? Hold on, I'm looking. There he is. There he is, man. To the demon fucking Susan right now. Oh, yeah. Shout out. Commander of the Green Skin Militia. Undead Chronic. The man. The myth. The legend. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope Susan Wojcicki and her fucked up son are both getting fucked by the same demon at the same time. You know demons have more than one dick, right? You know they do. Those hoes will start to like it, and then you just stop. Remember seeing Mrs. Jones, the devil in Mrs. Jones? Yeah, you could fuck all the way up until you were coming, and then you couldn't come. If you did, you get devil beat. So yeah, hopefully that's that's how it works out for them. Drizzle holes, man, stuffed box. Mr. Alien, when they hate you, stay the course, man. Keep on keeping in men. I don't do this to be hated. I do this to stop men from being hated. That's why I put 14 fucking years into this. It was never for any other reason. The perks and the benefits that came with it sometimes were good, but it wasn't the main motivating factor. Witness, man, fuck those cunts, YouTube devil CEOs, dead motherfuckers. I agree. And what did she do before she fucking died? She appointed a fagoat Jeet, an indoctrinated fagoat Jeet. Crazy shit. Obscene. Let me get over here and get this fucking link. And if y'all want to pop on in here and say what's up, you can do that. We do this all fucking night. Boom. Shillock lock boom. Like I said, if you're a moron, I can see you in the background. Please don't be a moron. Please don't be a moron. I don't want to have to boot nobody off of here on my last show. Don't do that. And don't feel compelled to come in here and say anything. It's all good. If you don't want to, you don't want to. It's super cool. But oh, there's somebody right there.
Puniti.
Who this is?
Oh, what's up, Hammer?
Nothing, man. Welcome to the last Sunday sermon.
So you're converting this channel to Pop Culture Rocks?
Yeah, I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to make it Pop Culture Rocks. I'm absolutely fucking aggrieved that they terminated that channel. Nothing wrong with that channel, and they just yanked it.
When did they terminate that one?
It was a couple of months ago.
I was gonna say it just disappeared, and then I was like,
yep.
Oh. So yep. What was the excuse that they told you? Because in my interpretation,
they didn't give me one.
Well, like when I looked at Pop Culture Rocks, like the worst you did was like blue pill nerdrotic shit. Like if Pop Culture Rocks gets banned, why is nerdrotic still around? And I feel like this dude, it brings back to the same point. If you have over 500,000 YouTube subs, you're a fucking fed. That's just what I have to believe. The feds approve of you.
I don't know that Gary Beekler is a fed. What I know is he brings in money. He ducked, dodged, dived, and weaved, and he got YouTube noteworthy, so he can move messaging traffic. Advertising.
Let me redefine the statement. You're not a fed, but you are such a trivial little bitch to the feds. They don't even think it's worth banning your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right? You have the tacit approval of the feds. Because if the feds don't like what you're saying, you get hammerhand.
Well,
get hammerhanded.
I agree 100%. And that, for me, when I say I don't know why they banned the channel, they didn't give a reason why. Well, it was connected to me.
Yeah.
So, but then again, why is this one still here? So it's a whole bunch of fucking ridiculous maneuvering and fucking around, and it's done. I'm done. It's
just
done with it.
At some point, it just gets boring, Like I get the same shit. Like I have so many Gmails attached to YouTube accounts that I never check because it just gets spam blasted. It's just like I put out a video and it's like, we're just letting you know that Pakistani transgenders are menstruating right now, and so we had to ban your video in Pakistan. I'm just like, I don't care.
God all fucking mighty. And I get like 30 of those a week. You know, I go through my backlog and I check to make sure that there no copyrights, no strikes, no nothing. And sure as fucking shit, man, you end up with 30 of them in a day or two because they've changed something in their TOS.
Well, what's funny is like if you look at my channel before I was so heavily censored, so like the first 8 months of 14 months, man, them Griggers were doing work. They were linking stuff. They were putting the copyright notification at the start. I was actually attempting to follow YouTube's rules, but they've been whipping them Griggers too hard now. So I just shoot from the like I just don't care at this point. It's just there's nothing.
I agree. I'm just gonna do what it is that I'm gonna do, and I'm like I said, I'm tired of pushing the fucking boulder uphill. You know, I'm tired of rebuilding these fucking channels. And that's the point. It was always going to be the point is that you can outlast people. I mean, some motherfuckers will go to their dying breath, but I have an opportunity to be, for lack of a better word, I have an opportunity to be profitable. And I want to be that. You know, I don't know that there's anybody that doesn't want to be that.
You want to turn your hobby and your opinions into a profitable venture, which is good, right? You're getting. I mean, whenever I see you streaming on Rumble, I think the lowest I've seen it was like 500. Like you don't really. You get enough on Rumble where you can make content and get the reward of having the community interact with you, right? That's the motivation.
100%. You know, and they're not standing on my fucking neck over on Rumble. They're doing that here.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I loved it. I think I had the best time in the fucking world. My last across platform numbers were somewhere around 600 million. Dope. So I'm good.
Yeah, it's crazy to see just in general the West and Western institutions. They're just like they're going on the plantation and they're like, hey, that slave over there. He picks 5 times the cotton as the other slaves. I know what you do. Fuck that nigga up. Like, what? Like, what?
There you go. You just got to stream ban too, Greenskin.
Oh.
You know what channel we're on, man.
Wait. Is that going to get it banned?
It probably will, yeah.
I don't know. Look, I have people, I don't know if my stream's different now, what the deal is. I have people like screaming the hard R. I got people. I mean, Chaz is up in there threatening self-deletion every other day.
Really? I don't think I'd do that.
I apologize. Man. Let me say it like this though.
No, don't do that.
You had 500 million views over the years. I think the AI I asked said I had like 360, whatever. So almost 1 trillion views between 2 men, and we've never been able to make enough money to actually hire someone. Like, how many jobs could we have created? Like editor jobs.
Well,
I'm not doing that shit.
That's something that is on my mind too. This is a one-man show. I don't have those assets. I don't have that help because I'm not in there sucking an algorithm's dick. You know, I'm just doing my thing. So yeah, between the two of us, you and I, we're close to 1 billion views.
No. We're close to 1 trillion.
Right? 1 trillion.
Isn't it wait,
no, I think it was 1 billion.
It would have been like 9-something million, 900 million.
Yeah, it was like 900 million, something like that. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's just weird thinking about this, but we are probably of the last wave of content creators that are actually legitimately, you could say, are human.
I would agree.
I think
look at every fucking thing else out there.
Like you look at the majority of these viral shit, and it's a human following directions from an AI, or it's a human following directions from someone who's sitting on an island with some children. That's what they are. They're not humans.
I would agree. 100%. Guys, I'll see you back there. I'll get to you as soon as we're done here. Let me read this comment, man. Heavy Assault. Hammerhand, what is your streaming schedule on Rumble? Right now, I don't have a schedule. I just kind of do it as I see fit. But that is going to have to change. I'm going to have a schedule. So in the near future, I will be making a schedule, and it will be something that you can count on, and it will be reliable.
Are we going to get a show name?
They're all the same. American Open Wheel Racing, Pop Culture Rocks, and Hammerhand.
No, I was saying if you do a consistent Hammerhand stream, are we going to have a name for the show? Like you got to brand it Hammer, like UCW show. It just comes off the lips.
Yeah. I think that we could probably come across with something like on Pop Culture Rocks. It's 2 Piece and a Biscuit.
I would just call it. I would just call the podcast Monk Mountain.
Could do that.
It's literally who else is qualified to have a podcast titled Monk Mountain? Nobody.
Or the MGTOWMASTER. We could do that.
Ooh. I mean, here's the thing: if you're once you accept that you're going to just do what you want to do and not care about the rainbow people getting upset on the censorship, you can use the word MGTOWMASTER. If you put MGTOW anywhere on YouTube or Facebook or
oh yeah, man, they're on you like stink on shit.
Oh my god!
And as soon as they get a hold of you, they immediately sandbox the channel.
Oh, quick aside before I'll bounce out of here, so you could talk to your illegitimate fans instead of your
yes, sir.
Your desperate stalker.
Y'all hear that? You Griggers hear that? You're being called out.
You guys get called out for you guys legitimately are fans instead of just a Grigga. So I was roasting the shit out of Richard Cooper about 4 days ago.
Ooh.
And I ran upon some new information. It's not worth making a new video, but I was talking like, how these pickup artists always have they don't have real jobs before they start saying they're alphas. So what Richard Cooper did, I was told this, I was in the car and literally screamed this out. Someone said, yeah, he was a debt consolidation manager. And when I was told that, I literally said to B-Made, because he told me, I was just like, that's the most Jewish thing I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
It absolutely fits, though, doesn't it? Because what do? They sell you shit all day long.
Well, no, he would buy other people's debt,
right?
And then
which is illegal.
Them. He'd fucking press them like a grape,
which is illegal. You're not supposed to be able to do that. So you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Well, it's just like look, someone whose entire career was usury transitioned into pickup artistry, and the transition was 100% natural. It's really
look what fucking John Goldman did. Same fucking shit. That motherfucker's selling insurance now.
Have you seen what happened to Elijah Schaffer?
Oh yeah. Oh, I watched your show. I was on that fucking show. We were talking about that.
No, he keeps he's still crashing out. He's like talking like Brittany Venti. I've heard she has meaty labias. I'm like,
oh God. Yeah. Go ahead and let somebody like Venti get a hold of him. He'll be off air in a fucking year, in 6 months.
Oh my gosh. Anyhow, thanks for letting me on, Hammerhand.
Hey,
we'll have to schedule a collab on the Rumble side soon.
We do that anytime.
Peace, man.
Peace, bro. Mr. Alien, a billion, bang, bang, man. That's why they shadow ban you, bro. Fuck them. Never bend the knee. Don't. It's a waste of your fucking time to bend the knee. Once you bend the knee, you'll bend 2 knees. Once you bend 2 knees, you'll start sucking them off. That's just the way it goes, man. Australia 03, man. Almost 1 billion views collectively between Chronic and Hammer. Absolutely. I remember when Chronic came on the scene. Loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Let's get over here and talk to Mr. Broderick Black. Broderick.
Hello.
What's going on, sir?
Hey.
How you doing?
I just came. I came to see you off for your last YouTube stream.
I wanted
to give condolences for all the channels. No, we have to give condolences for all the channels you put up here on this platform, and all of them that have been just, slain and flashed down and taken out the back, and had 2 foot behind the ear.
Yeah, and then thrown in the burn pit, right?
Yeah, they have been thrown in the burn pit, but you came back each and every time and gotten even stronger despite all the odds that's been placed up against you. And I want to say, from just meeting you, it's been a pleasure to fight alongside you in all of this, because I still remember when Big John decided to make his exit, and coming across your channel in your truck when you were still doing trucking, and just listening to you espouse, just to people, the value of having principles, living by ethics, being grounded. And knowing in those moments that, like, with guys like you, the very few and far between that you are, this is the direction that a lot of men, they lack for whatever circumstances that may come across. They lack these types of situations that will lead them into those types of virtues. And so, you know,
there's a lot of men
being
out
out here and
we know why.
yeah, it's by design. It's all by design. I mean,
yeah,
you know, I know it's by design from my own history. You know, I think about the things that I had to do to become what I've become. And I know that there are men who are out there, they wouldn't have taken my path. And with the lack that they are afflicted with, they suffer from many things. And the lack of guidance is just one of those things. And so I'm glad that you've been able to come out here and just point guys in the right direction.
Well, you know how it is, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. It's up to the individual to want to change their life and want to get out of this stuff and see it clearly, see it for what it is. Broderick, thank you very much for coming on, brother. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, I'll not take up much more of the airspace. I'll just say what I always say, guys.
Yes.
To the chat, always be willing to walk away and understand that the society does vehemently hate you, but it is from within that which you will find, which will give you what you need to stand on to make it to the next day.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
All right, Hammerhand. Peace out.
Peace, brother. Peace, man. I'll see you around. I like Broderick. Broderick is always too cool, man. Hey, Broderick, if you're still listening, by the way, pop in over there at Proton Mail. Man, I got something I got to holler at you about. I don't want to discuss your personal business. I want to holler at you about something. Moonlight Drifter, man. You're right, Hammerhand. Change is good. Some change is good. Some change is good. I was sitting here talking with my brother about the way that, like West Palm Beach, it's just, you don't even recognize it anymore. You know, it's kind of crazy. Some change is good. You get to be my age, you start seeing change that is uncomfortable. You know, it's uncomfortable. And there's no shortage of people out there in the higher places that tell you all day long, well, we gotta force that change. We gotta force these motherfuckers to do this stuff. And as much as I hate to agree with it, sometimes, yeah, you gotta force people not to murder one another, right? Not to rape one another. So that's a fucking thing. That's a thing. So if you're having to do that, maybe people don't deserve the freedom that they got. You know, it just is what it is.
Oh.
Welcome to the show, MGTOW Outlaw.
Oh man, you know I had to be a part of the last one, brother.
Tip of the cap, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What's going on?
Oh, not bad, man. Yeah, just hanging out and listening to these good brothers out here. You know, talk to you one more time. So, you have inspired me directly to start my own comic book. So,
hey, good job,
that, man. Oh yeah, that's all. That's all I used to do in school, brother. I would sit there and draw.
Same here. You know, it was for me. It was all about that, and then life kind of got a hold of me, and I felt like I should go this way because other folks were doing it. I hate to say it, I didn't really have a mind of my own. Yeah. You know, I didn't do what I should have done, what I knew was right for me. I just kind of went with the flow, what I was seeing out there, and it derailed my life. And if there's anything that I can tell people, man, just do the things that you want to do. Make sure that it's what you want to do and that there's these outside influences aren't swaying you.
Yep. get that passion for something and just follow. It's what I tell the guys on my channel.
Yeah.
We've started doing a hobby section on my channel, showing NASCAR stuff, anime stuff, all that stuff, man.
Wonderful. Not current NASCAR.
No, man. Nah, I'm buying stuff from like the 90s and
there
80s.
you go.
Man.
There you go.
I'm from Alabama. We know about that old school NASCAR, man.
Current NASCAR. I don't even know what to call it.
If I ever get a chance to speak to you one-on-one, I'll tell you some stories about where I'm at.
Oh, I'd love to hear them.
Oh, yeah.
Deploribus Rex, man. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky in the mid to late 1990s. It was great. Talk about change. I got to Louisville in 2003. I got to Louisville, and it was in the process of that change. I could see it happening. So, and then I spent 20 years there. So, go ahead, Outlaw. Go ahead.
It is interesting though. You're talking about this. You know, Brandon did a stream about a week ago, talking about how him and Ginger Hamster was aging out. You know, they're passing the torch to some of us younger guys here on the YouTube.
Bro, we always were. I've been talking about it for years. Eventually, it's going to have to happen. You know,
Right.
and there's no shortage. I can't keep up with the amount of channels that have popped up with like some hard red pill content, MGTOW monk content. There's more than I can count. So that's fucking incredible. That's great.
So I've tried to do my part and try to get some of these guys interested, try to do some content and streams and all that. You mentioned Rumble. I'm possibly thinking about making that switch myself. I'm starting to see a lot more numbers over there than I am over here. So
yeah, I'm almost at 6,000 subs over there. So I ain't got a problem with that. I'm good with that. And you keep the fucking content going, you'll get where you're supposed to be.
Oh yeah. I enjoy these guys so much, man. We're getting probably about 1 or 2 new people a week, something like that.
Yeah, that's good. It's better than 0, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's 1 or 2 people whose lives you can change drastically.
Absolutely.
Drastically. Manosphere Vinyl, man, do not pass the torch to Igor. He will burn what Hammerhand, Barbar, and others built. Well, I in my opinion, Igor's got a little bit of work to do there, but you can't tell people what to do and how to think. They have to come to that conclusion on their own.
I don't know. I really don't know much about Igor. I've seen him around, but I don't know much about him, brother.
He's been great for a long time, but has developed an opinion or two that goes contrary to what most people in MGTOW or the hard red pill community would think. So, and then look, that's a fact. And I'm not slamming on him and I'm not flaming him because I do like him, but it's just something that he probably needs to think about a little bit and kind of rework it, because in my opinion, it doesn't belong here.
It's one of those times where I kind of wish with SCE, I wish he was still around.
I wish he was too.
Help us.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Oh,
he was and is a good man. All of them are.
Oh yeah, yeah. And an Easy here recently passing, brother.
That's right. Shout out Zombro.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Roger that, man. Roger that. Lion of MGTOW, man. Retirement is not yet on the table. I'll retire when I'm dead. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue until I cannot go any fucking more. Until I can't go anymore. Outlaw, you got any words of wisdom?
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. If we can, try to get involved in this, man. I promise you, One Fast Dax, shout out to you. You were the guy that got me into actually having the courage to start my own channel. So let some of us guys be that encouragement for you guys, man.
100%. 100%. Absolutely. Go on and do your thing. Gentlemen, anything worth doing, you are going to find people that will oppose you tooth and nail. They will fight you to the fucking death. But you also have to remember that if they're just fighting you with words, they don't really have anything to fight you with. Just an opinion. And opinions ain't going to kill you.
It started with a random recorded video on my phone. That's all it was.
That's it, man. Started with me just looking around, looking for answers. And who was it? The first 2 fucking guys that I ran into Was it Barbarossa?
Mm.
It was Barbarossa, Replicant Fish. I don't know. He was early on, and it was somebody else. CS MGTOW. It could have been CS MGTOW or Razorblade Candy.
For me, it was as far back as a guy named Red. What's his name? Red Pill Philosophy and.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
MGTOW 101, and that was the first time I'd ever heard of
Miggy. Yeah, Miggy.
Yep.
Yeah, and everybody else has transitioned into their life. You know, like I said, this is a holding spot for you to figure things out.
Yeah,
that's what this is. That's just the way that I view it. So yeah, it's always good talking to you, Outlaw.
Oh, always, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Man, up off of there. Let me go and get a couple of these comments real quick before we get to somebody else in the chat there. Moonlight, man. Moonlight Drifter, I'll definitely support your Rumble and Odyssey channel. I appreciate you, Moonlight. It's going to take me a good couple of weeks to get these things organized and put into shape. So I'll probably be off air for a little bit. I'm going to do my best not to do that. I'll still try to get the lives in, the Sunday sermons on the Rumble side. I'll try to get them in. But we'll see how that goes. Sothenar, man, Vention, SCE, 1800 Dumb, Sifu Black Irish, Zombro, and so many others. Legends all, may they rest in peace. Agree. Paul Proteus, first one that comes to mind, right? Who was the kid? I hate to fucking say that. I'm not going to say that. There was a couple more. Montana Monk, he was out. Archangel, he was out. Good guys. Good guys, man. Welcome to the stage, Feral Ravage, my friend.
Hey, Hammer, how you doing?
What's going on, man? Good to see you. I don't think have I ever talked to you in person before?
I think one time. It was a long time ago, though. Probably
Roger
back in
that. What's going on, sir?
Man, Hammer, I just wanted to come on and just thank you, man, for everything you've done. I discovered your channel. I haven't been here as long. I know you've been doing this since like 2010, right? I was a kid back then.
Not quite that far back. Late 12, 13.
Oh, got you. Yeah. I would have been a kid back then, but I discovered you. I want to say probably 2021, 22, around that era. And man, you were like one of the greatest content creators I've ever seen, man. Like, just real, raw. You give it to, you give it straight. It doesn't feel contrived or fake or anything like that. You've always been real. You've always been consistent. And I can't say that for a lot of YouTubers or content creators in general on this platform. It always feels like there's a catch,
It can't be contrived. It simply cannot be contrived. If it is, the folks that have been here are going to pick up on it. You have to speak from the heart, man. You got to speak from the heart. Manosphere Ivana, where can I see Double H videos from 13? Go to the Internet Archive and check out Volume 1. That's where you can see them. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, definitely, Hammer. And yeah, people can sense that. People can read it. It's I don't know, man. It's kind of like a superpower, but you're glad to have it. And I had to go through a lot of mud just to find content like yours, content like Chronix. Before Chronic or you even, I ran into like guys like Alpha M or Bulldog Mindset, or as Chronic would say, Bull Cuck Mindset.
Yeah, bullshit simp set. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Those are the fuckers that you're going to catch coming in because the algo supports them. The algorithm is geared to not be a masculine algorithm. I mean, it's not saying, oh, is this feminine or is this masculine? It's the things that YouTube and the censors approve or don't approve of. The algorithm follows it. So that's why you see a whole bunch of these guys have changed their message drastically over the years. I mean, enormous changes. They're not the same fucking people. They're not the same people, and it's maddening to see that happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and like freaking Sneeko. Like I never watched Sneeko, but just watching that dude from the outside,
Yeah, man, he's all
And
over the
you
fucking
can tell,
place.
yeah, he's following like a trend, man. It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
for the
he's
money. It's
everywhere.
all
He
for the
started out in the
attention.
fucking subways and shit, doing fucking Q&As with people. You know, it's the same way that Pearl Davis started out. Pearl Davis was doing all of that fucking shit, and then she just decided she was going to run the PUA circuit. She went on all these fucking PUA shows. The videos are still out there. You just got to go look them up. You know, they're still out there. And then all of a sudden, the light goes off in her head. She's like, "Holy shit, I could make money doing this." And that's what she didn't give a fuck about men. She don't care about men. I mean, she might at some point in time, you know, kind of she red pill herself, although she's never going to be red pilled. She can be red pill aware, but she's going to end up becoming aware of the fact that she's a fucking raging hypocrite, and she might actually want to help guys at that point. But I mean, too much damage has been done.
Yeah, what makes it even worse too is that freaking Pearl is already well off, and so she's just like, really? You know, it's one of those really moments. And you see these people and you realize, wow, they're all really just trying to make a profit off of young men. Like they're taking young men's grievances and going like, oh man, how can I make money off this? And then like it was like an epiphany, man. Like I realized like in the earlier stages of like, you know, everybody goes through that cycle of red pill rage.
Oh yeah.
You know, I tell you, when I was watching Bulldog Mindset or freaking Alexander Grace or freaking Alpha M, and I'm like, none of this fucking I like Hammer. Like I was 17, man. I'm 24 now.
Right.
Back then I was like, yeah, man, it hit me like a truck, dude. And I'm like, none of this fucking shit works. It's ass. And I'm like, I need something better than this, man. And Hammer, by the grace of God, I don't know what it was, man. I see, you know, your content appear to me in my feed or Chronic's content, and it's titled something like, "Oh, Chronic roast this fucking fat bitch." I'm like, oh, what's this? I click on it, and then Chronic's just going in. He's like, this fucking fat balsa wood wristed bitch ass comment. I'm like, oh,
I'm like, pigs, fucking pigs, yeah.
And then Chronic just goes in like he's got the mouse cursor and he circles like, look at this, look at the third chin, look at that adipose just dripping, the fat goblets dripping off her chin.
Pause it. His pause game is ridiculously disgusting. He gets the pause game on and he pauses it right where their neck is at its absolute worst, like a bullfrog. You know, he's like, look at that neck. You know, and you'd be like, yeah. He's always pointing out the fucking neck damage on these hoes.
Oh yeah. He goes in on them. I know he had to tone it down a little bit because freaking YouTube, but Chronic was a monster, man. He's still a monster. You know,
still is.
Yeah, and it was, you know, thanks to him, thanks to you, you got so many cucks exposed, like Jack like that's legendary.
Yeah,
like that's wow.
Yeah, it is.
Like
that went all over the fucking world.
Oh yeah, you took down a colossal empire of cucketry. It's like,
you know how much he was making before that happened?
How much?
Jack Murphy was pulling in $700,000 fucking bucks a year.
Wow. He was making more than a freaking brain surgeon or something.
Yeah. He'll get back there too because he's in a whole new crowd of people fucking them over. So he'll find his way back over here at some point.
Yeah, like a little worm. But you know, everybody who knows, he will forever be known as a filthy cuck. And all these people, men and women that try to jump in here and take advantage of men, it's very predatory too. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
like
that's just the way the world works.
Yeah, and it was thanks to you guys that I even learned about. I was never an Andrew Tate guy at all. I never got into that. Like that dude was appealing to like middle school boys, but I'm finding out, you know, he was sexting boys and they're like Myron Games is sleeping with like frat boys and
you don't have to take our fucking word for it. All of that shit is out there. It's ready to be seen by anybody that wants to see it.
Man. Like
folks
how
just do this shit. La 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 la. You know, that's what folks do.
Yeah, man. Like how is anyone supposed to respect that? You can't if you have an ounce of testosterone in your body. It's just the lowest form of a man you could possibly get. And I can see why they stay platform because they don't consider them a threat. They consider you and Undead Chronic to be threats. That's why they always try to take you guys down. Andrew Tate is not a threat because Andrew Tate is a plant. He when they say jump, he asks how high. That's Andrew Tate.
Sure.
They're feds. They're gay.
You're gay, bro. Gay is a motherfucking blade. Hold on. You done said it. Now I got to go get it. Oh,
Gay.
There it is.
Yeah, classic.
There it is.
Classic.
All right, brother, man. It's been wonderful talking to you, man.
Yeah, you too, Hammer. Thanks again, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming in. Batty Commander, how are you, sir?
Hammer, greetings.
What's going on, brother? Greetings, man. How you doing?
I am fantastic. I feel like a midget amongst a giant. Thank you for having me, sir.
You not at all. You're not. You're not. The amount of work that you do in them chats, sir, give me a break.
Well, you know, I like, you know, hanging out with the fellas, and, you know, the fellas like me, and, you know, we all get
Of
along.
course.
So, yeah.
So,
Good
comments, questions, concerns?
No, I do want to state that I am not a MGTOW channel, but I do a lot of MGTOW digs on my Rumble stuff when I do lives. So I started this new campaign where I'm making a series of AI videos where women are making sandwiches and they're smiling. So
that'll go over well.
I expect a little pushback from the fatty Karens, but since women have a hive mind, I'm trying to recruit 10 men to start making videos like this until women go, you know what? I think we should be making sandwiches. This seems to be the new cool thing to do. I don't know. See how it goes.
You know, if one or two of their huge pop queen princesses came out and said, oh, yeah, I make lunch for my man all the time. What's wrong with that? It would crumble feminism. It would break it right at the knees.
Right.
But, of course, you can't have that. So.
Oh, no, I don't expect any results immediately. I just want to see a few women have a few strokes, little aneurysms, screeching.
Let's try not to wish death on the holes now. Guys that are sitting there back in the chat, I see you. We're getting to you, man. Just be patient for me, please. Let me get this comment here real quick, man. Earthium Pearl got like 2 million subs and 3,000 to 50,000 views per video. I think Chaz gets more live stream viewers than her. There's something to be said when you see these gigantic channels like 1 million, 2 million subs, and somebody like me is out pulling them on a live stream, or Chaz, or fucking Yeetus, or Chronic. So you have to believe that a ton of those subs are bought, or bots, you know. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Go ahead, bro.
I just think it'd be funny. If nothing, I did put up a video, and if any man does get a sandwich and a blowjob, at least type in the comments saying, "Thanks, bro, you helped me." I mean,
you got it. Much appreciation, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That's all I got, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Peace. Go ahead and pull my man out of there. There he goes. And I'd like to put one fast DAC in here, but all I see is an empty background, a chair and a lamp staring at me. I think my man went up to go to the bathroom or something. So we go ahead and add Malum Nexus to the chat. What's up, Malum? Good to see you again.
Not much. Before I get on to anything, thank you again so much for helping me save Micah. So
you're welcome.
The cat.
The kitty cat, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, she ended up that was during the first. She ended up having to have a surgery again because they botched the first one, and she ended up prolapsing again, but managed to get help with that again, and well, she hasn't had any issues ever since.
Well, man, I am glad that you still have a little piece of your mom around. So much appreciation.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yes, sir.
Now,
so comments, questions, concerns?
Actually, yeah, there's quite a few things.
Let's go.
So you've heard about what's going on with Discord, correct?
No, I don't fuck around with Discord. I've been off Discord for years.
All right. Well, anyway, Discord's trying to do the whole real ID bullshit. Age verification and all that. So they got discovered using Persona or something like that. I don't remember what it was exactly. But so anyway, I got a small group of fellow Griggas working on setting up a new UCW server with Undead Chronic's permission. We should have it ready to go by the end of the week, and then Undead Chronic and crew will figure out how to post it out for everybody. For
Wonderful.
anybody that's curious about what's going on, think of this as a sneak peek.
I'd be very, very careful over there, man, because they just turned out that thing on Discord where it's loaded with fucking federal agents.
Yep, I'm not surprised. So, no, we have a new platform that we're working on for a new server.
So separate from them.
Yeah. So
stay separate.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's I'm hoping it stays that way too. That said, we'll be posting that out, and we're hoping that maybe you'll set something up to let everybody else know as well. We're going to be going through all the content creators.
Just blast it out to me. You can hit me up at my email, and as soon as I get it, I'll put it out.
Alrighty. And anyway, with that said, I know that you don't usually use Discord, but with this new platform, are you considering that? We can easily set up a we can also do something like that and tie it in with the where the hell is it? Sorry, got kitties in my way and everything, and I'm trying to find my damn lighter.
Good problem to have.
Yep. Oh, I love them. Yeah, it's yeah, if you want a server of your own and have it tied to the Warband server, to the UCW server, just let us know. We'll happily build one for you too.
Okay.
And for anybody else that wants to do the same thing that's within the Manosphere content, just hit up Undead Chronic. We've set up something kind of a Warband task force so that we can actually do these things for everybody. Yep. I'm trying to see what we can. I'm trying to set up something where we can actually organize more effectively across multiple platforms, not just one, and be able to archive all of our stuff and keep it consistently update everybody. So everything you posted on YouTube, everything on Rumble, and so on, it'll be on archive sites on various multi social media platforms and whatnot.
Yeah, just be careful. Be careful.
Oh,
be
yeah.
Careful.
No, oh, yeah. Don't worry. The team and I were getting a lot of this stuff. We're taking as many precautions as we can right now. We're just trying to get something to replace Discord right away, and then we're going to be expanding and taking our sweet time and being as careful as possible. And hopefully by the end of this year, I'll have my own YouTube channel, and I'm going to obviously expand to Odyssey and Rumble and everything as well.
Looking forward
and I'm going to see if I and with Chronic's blessing, hopefully I'll be tied into the Warband as well as a new member. We'll see what happens. First things first, I got to get a new set of wheels because I'm currently, my SUV's dead and I'm living out of it. So
that ain't good. Been there.
Yeah,
Been there.
It's not
1, 2, 4 times.
Yep.
Been there.
Well, this is my no shit. This is my 4th time. No, 5th time.
Jesus, man.
Hold on. I gotta. Yeah, no, my mom wasn't. My mom's a hoarder and kind of fucked things up. And the first 2 times it was me running away because it was just rough. But it is what it is.
I understand that. Better than most. Better than most. But yeah, man, you just get that that foundation set down 2, 3, or 4 months, and it'll change everything.
Oh, I should actually have it by the end. The RV by the end of this month.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, it's mainly thanks to the help of a bunch of warbanders. So I mean,
wonderful.
Holy shit! Like that's the main reason why I want to get all this networking stuff going is because I know there's a lot of guys, probably a lot of them watching you right now, that are in kind of rough situations, and if we can get something going where we can actually do shit. I mean, my cat's alive because of the warband and yourself. For 2 surgeries. I'm about to have a new RV because of the warband. And then my goal is basically pass it on, pay it forward. And that's the other reason for my channel is that mostly what we do is we talk and try to warn people about stuff. And obviously there's always going to be simps out there that ignore everything that we warn them about. And what I'm looking at is how can we profit off the simps, kind of like how all these OF girls do, but we're talking about the ones that'll actually get married and shit. And I'm looking for, the purpose of my channel is going to be towards finding solutions. People that are at risk of going homeless and whatnot, we'll give them the information on how to handle that, what they can possibly do, how to live out of a car, keep their pets alive and everything, have charity foundations going on. Like I plan on expanding
That's a lot.
dramatically. Yeah, it's
That's
a huge amount that I want to do.
Yeah, it's an enormous amount of infrastructure that has to be put down for something like that.
Yep. Well, I've got a team already with our own private server. We're going to be building that one up next after we finish this. So after we finish the UCW server. But yeah, if you ever want to set up a server for you, just let us know, because that would probably help out more.
I'd love to be able to say yes to that, but I've just had bad experiences with it. So I might probably not do that. But I do appreciate the offer.
No problem.
I do appreciate it. So comments or questions, bro?
Let me double check.
And I heard that Pretty Cat in there. All right.
Oh yeah, I've got quite a few in here.
I appreciate you, Malum. Thanks for calling in, bro. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Take care.
Peace.
God bless.
Peace. God bless. Oh man, hey, look at this guy.
There he is.
Look at this guy. Slumped over the fucking chair.
Oh, come on. I had to go. I couldn't wait anymore, Hammer. I had to go.
I came to you before I got to Malum there, and I'm like, there's just a fucking chair there, man. I got to take the next guy.
I heard you in the bathroom, and I was like, fuck, I can't run.
Don't squeeze it out, bro. You blow a gut out.
Oh, it's all good, man.
So what's up, man?
This is epic, man. I'm excited. I think this is a good turn of events for you, man.
I think that it is too.
Man.
You know, it's just time. It's time.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
It's time for that to happen. I've been needing this to happen for a little bit. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years.
Yeah,
literally a couple of years. I've been thinking about this. Chronic and I had a discussion about this maybe 2 years ago, and yeah, it's just time. It's time. Let me get this comment here real quick, man. Paperclip, what's going on? Hammer's live streams have the same views as the radio personalities I listen to here, and that's been nationally syndicated and in the business for 30 years. I'd say that's pretty fucking good. It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad. And so, you know, we understand what the deal is. We understand why we have the amount of resistance that we have, the suppression that we go through. The subject matter here is directly contrary to what these people want you to think about. Period. They don't want you thinking about your sovereignty. They don't want you thinking about freedom. They don't want you thinking about usury and how you're subjected to it. They don't want you to believe that you are the fucking alpha and omega of existence. You are. You're everything.
Damn right. All you good men in the chat, good to see you all, man.
Absolutely.
Well, you made this MGTOW thing, you know, you blew it up. You really blew it up really great, you know, because I remember back in 2018, you know, when I kind of came in, you know, it was great and everything. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to badmouth or anything, but it's kind of a little bit boring, you know. So, you know, it was very technical, right? And then you came in and you just made it fun, you know. You made it your sense of humor and everything. You just made it so much fun for the men to come in. Right. And just laugh.
What is the first thing that you want to do with somebody that is suffering like that? You want them to be able to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, at the very most, you want them to be able to get through the fog of what's going on in their head and think. You got to be able to think about something in order to make a rational choice to get out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was the entire point. It's always been the point. That'll still be the point on Rumble. It's just on this platform, it's absolutely pointless.
Yeah, no, this platform has failed us, man. It totally failed us.
Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They don't consider it to be a failure at all.
No. Like when I lost my first channel, I've never gotten it back, man. It was the end.
No, I bet you didn't. I was shocked that this one came back.
Oh, so was I. This was about the best
absolutely
one.
Fucking shocked. And there's another one out there that's got 26,000 subs on it that I can't get you. I can't use it.
I know. So, remember, I texted you and I said, "Look what's back."
Yeah, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it.
This one was big, man. But back in the day, I remember this one. This one was fucking awesome.
Yeah, this was the biggest one besides my first channel. My first channel had fucking thousands of videos.
Yeah,
you know, thousands of fucking videos, tens of thousands of subs, and it just goes crazy. Yeah. You can't let some MGTOW do that. You can't do that. What's wrong with y'all? We got 10,000 censors here, and you got all of you? No.
Oh yeah, no. They've shadow banned us hard. Every one of us. You know,
Frost,
Outlaw, you name it, man. You know, we've been through it, right? So, But we're going to keep trying, man. We're not going to give up. So we'll be here. I think I'll start live. I'll probably start live streaming for the men a little bit here once I get going.
Do your thing, man. Do your
Stuff
thing.
like that. So
how's life up there in Canada?
It's freaking cool, man. We got a lot of snow. We're about minus 20 Celsius today with about 4 feet of snow. The guy sent me a picture out at my lake, out at my cabin. He cleared the windrows from the graders. The piles are 8 feet high. It's just insane.
Fucking insane.
So hopefully I can get out.
What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all should be exporting ice cubes.
Yeah, well, if I could sell them, ice to an Eskimo, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, right. Well, I guess you can, right? You can.
Yeah.
Gaming Sasquatch, man. I hate how YouTube allows females to show full nudity by doing see-through clothing try-ons. Of course they do. They sit on dildos.
Oh,
are you naked fucking yoga? Naked yoga. You can do that, but if I tell you guys that usury is bad for you and don't get used by a bitch, I get banned.
Oh yeah, don't forget Brazilian waxing. I did a video on it once. And I censored it, but I still got a strike.
Breast exams.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh god. Oh yeah.
It just is what it is, man. They push degeneracy and debauchery, and they know that if they push it at you, they're taking out the biggest opposition that they have in the entire world. Period.
Yeah.
They know that.
That's their goal. But there's so many of these guys wanted to see me and you together, man. Like, when are Dak and Hammer getting together? Well, it's today and it's now. So
there it is. There it is. Right now, today.
Right now, brother.
Look at this. Riggs Jr.'s in the house, man.
What's up,
Uranium Fever with a 96 Honda Civic. I don't know nothing about that, man. Lick Hawk.
There he is.
Pussy stretching. That's considered education. I didn't know that was a fucking thing. Are you joking? I had no fucking clue.
There was this thing where they rebuild the hymen. You know how Chronic would feel about that one.
Well, a destroyed hymen cannot be rebuilt anyways. You're a faker, bitch. You're faking.
Don't ask me,
You're faking. Crump cake. You helped me through my red pill rage, and I owe you so much. Thank you for what you do. You don't owe me anything. Pat yourself on the back. Be glad that you could see it for what it is. If anything that I do or Dak does or Chronic, any of these men in the chat, anybody has done something to help you open your eyes, man, you don't owe us nothing. You owe it to yourself to not fall for that shit no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fall for that shit. No comments, questions, or concerns, Mr. Dak?
No, that's about it, man. Just wanted to thank you for all the great years, and we'll still support you. Definitely be on your Pop Culture's Rock channel. I really enjoy that. So
Roger that.
I'm excited for it. Looking forward to it. I think
so am I. I'm excited to see how fast them subs fly off of there.
Come on, man. There, you'll get more subs.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, Hammer. Well, you know what I say. You know what I like to say, Hammer. I got my own little saying now. Don't forget, leave them in the ditch where you found them.
That's correct, because that's where you find most of them. And they've been there. If you didn't find them there, somebody else did.
Somebody else did.
So peace, bro.
All right, Hammer. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ah, gentlemanes, gentle persons. No, I don't want to ban you. Oh, there you go. We'll just do the kick button. There you go. Boom. We'll take one more, and then the old man's got to go to the fucking bathroom. Godfather of Ramadi.
Hammerhand.
What's going on?
Good, brother. Hey, I guess 10 was the magic number, huh?
I mean, yeah. I just understand where this is. I've always understood where it's going, but it has come down to me having to make a choice between being able to be productive in my own personal life or push back against YouTube. So I have to be productive in my own personal life.
Yep. That's so like walking to school. That's like walking to school uphill both ways in 10 feet of snow.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're pushing against people that with the stroke of a fucking button can knock you out, wipe out all of your effort, and they don't have a conscience about doing it.
No, they don't.
So I need to try the best that I can to maximize this procedure and get it down the road. That's what I need to do. That's what I have to do.
Well, no, brother, I just I wanted to come on here and thank you because when I got kicked out of my house by my second ex-wife in the spring of 2019, and I'm sitting in my parents' garage staring at my phone, for whatever reason, one of your videos showed up in my feed.
Mm.
And I clicked on it.
Mm.
And that's how it started for me. Then that's back when I was Red Pill Pipe Hitter. I don't know if you remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't realize that you were the same guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I didn't realize that.
But
you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm trying to find the words for what I'm trying to say, man. I just I mean, you, like I said, and I figured this out early from watching you. You're genuine. You're real. I mean, yes, you don't use your actual name, but how you present yourself on camera when you go live or in a video, that's not a persona. That's you.
No, that's me, 100%. And my name's already out there, anyways. My name's Will.
Well, I know it is. I know it is, brother. I know.
It's out there already. I put it out there almost immediately because I saw how my contemporaries, I saw how they were being done. So I knew that if I was going to continue to do this, that I'd have to put it out there. So my information was already out there.
Right, but again, like I said, what you've done, what you're doing, what you're going to continue to do, it's not a persona, it's not an act, it's not a hobby. This is who you are and what you do, and you've helped. Dude, I don't even know. I mean, 10 channels, not counting the ones that have been taken down and that you've had to rebuild from scratch, from the ground up.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's, and like you said, you and Chronic are talking, what, almost 1 billion views between the two of you?
Yeah, we're pretty damn close to 1 billion views between the two of us.
I mean, that's fucking impressive.
It should be impossible with the amount of oppression and suppression that both of us have had to endure over the years.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be possible to get that far. But the message is just strong, and it's resonant.
It is.
So, yeah, and you can tell fucking fakers a mile away. And there was a bunch of them that were here, man. When I got here, there was a bunch of them that were fronting.
Yeah.
You could tell.
No, if you spend enough time around here and you kind of make the rounds, you can kind of sniff out the posers.
Sure.
It's not hard. If you know what to look for, if you know what to listen for. I mean, they'll out themselves and not even realizing that they're doing it.
A lot of them do. A lot of them ended up that way. Like I think the most famous one really is like Yogi Zero Abs. He instantly reaches 50,000 subs. And as soon as it turned over to 50,000, motherfucker absolutely flipped. He thought that he had enough to flip. And it just, what an imbecile.
Right.
What an absolute imbecile.
Yeah. But no, I just remember you being, when you were driving truck, I remember you being on your phone in the truck, being on your phone in the car, the video series that you were doing, was it one of them was a Juggernaut? Yes, there was a couple of them.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember off the top of my head. Ghost Nation. Yeah. But funny thing, and I'll probably never forget this because I literally almost fell over from laughing so hard listening to you and Chronic roast fucking Cuck Murphy.
Oh yeah, buddy. I hope somebody saved that. My God.
Because I was at work and I was standing up and I was listening, and Chronic started talking shit. And you were doing the, making the dry heaving sound, and I started laughing, and I didn't know if you were being serious or not. I thought you were being serious because he was kind of going in hard. He was going in hard, and you started getting the dry heaves, and I started laughing, and I literally almost fell over because I was laughing so hard.
It's the first thing that you should be able to do, man, is laugh. in the face of tragedy, especially if it's your own life. You know, you have to be able to see that there is a tomorrow, and there's a tomorrow where you're going to be okay.
Yeah. Oh no, man. You've always, I mean, you were never a downer. I mean, and I'm not talking about you like you're going away. I'm just saying what I've got from you from listening to you for, over the years. And you were never a downer. You just told it straight. If you want to find some positive in that on the backside, then I mean that's on you. But I mean, you as the individual man is the one that's got to do the work. Because I mean, you can talk till you're blue in the face, but it's up to the individual man what he wants to do based off the information that's been presented.
That's got the slippy slide. Yep.
I think that was the one where you started dry heaving. You sounded like you were crashing the fuck out, and I started laughing, and I literally about vapor locked and fell over.
Well, it's good, man. At least the people at work weren't questioning you, were they?
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask you, and I know there's probably other people in the chute waiting to come up, and I don't want to take up too much time. Did you see that Netflix is doing a something manosphere show?
I saw the one that is based on
the trailer. Did you see the trailer?
No, I no. Is this brand new?
Yeah, this is just recent because I just found out about it on. I don't even have fucking Netflix. Batty Commander was the one that brought it to our attention on Outlaw Stream on Friday.
I have to go look for it. I haven't seen that. The last thing that I saw from them was the shaming of young white boys.
The little white British boy. That they made a whole damn series about that.
Yeah,
but no,
that's the only fucking thing that I've seen from them. Fuck them motherfuckers.
But the reason I mention it because you were talking about fucking fresh and fraud. One of the clips they showed was this guy. I don't know if he's an independent journalist, just curious or whatever, but he's interviewing Myron Gaines in some gym, and he's wearing all black hoodie, black sweats, and I shit you not, this motherfucker is standing there talking, doing lunge squats, and he's probably holding between a 20 and a 25 pound dumbbell. Dude, that's a fucking chick exercise.
When you want, what are you doing with that? What's the point of the exercise? It is to
build your ass.
It's to build your ass. Yeah. If he just doesn't have glutes and he's just skeleton on the backside, I get it.
Right.
But yeah,
no, dude, you've seen him. He's almost so goddamn skinny you could punch a fucking hole through his chest.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, man. That I just scratch my fucking head when it comes to where the amount of popularity is coming from. I don't believe that these people that are as digitally popular as they seem to be are that. I don't believe it. I think that it's
but he's the one. But he's one that always gets called out when we're talked about. When we're talked about, he's always at the top of the list. Goddamn Tate, fucking rolled up fucking tomato, fucking tamale.
Oh yeah.
It's all PUA grifters that are using red pill, not even MGTOW talking points, red pill talking points. They're corrupting the red pill for their own fucking financial benefit.
It's the whole point, right?
And people can't fucking see that, and they just lump us all in together. But again, you fought against that, and the boneyard is filled with fucking graves of fucking grifters and people that you have fucking exposed and buried because of what you do.
Hey, by the way, let's take a look at that.
Once they took their last breath, I'm the soul collector, baby, of death. They're all mine. Yeah.
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 I should put 10 or 12 more fucking tombstones in there too. Way of the Kodiak, man. Look up the trailer live, Hammer. Let us dissect it together. I can't do that because the screen that I'm on right now, it just repeats into Etherium, and I don't know how to fucking fix that. So I'm old. What do you want? I'm old.
But no, brother, again, I just personally, for me, Thank you. I know this isn't the end, but you're moving on, to greener pastures.
Well, off of YouTube, I'm not wasting my time anymore. I have to be more efficient with my time.
Mhm.
I am much busier than I was a year ago, 2 years ago. So I just have to be this.
Right.
This,
well, I mean, dude, you're trying. You're
fruitless.
Yeah. I mean, basically, it's not. You're not fighting a war, but it's like you're fighting YouTube on this side, and then you're trying to get the book.
Yeah, and all
the book,
a lot
and everything that comes with that. So yeah, you're basically having to fight in two different directions.
Yeah,
and something's got to give, brother.
That I realize that I'm dividing my effort, and that's not beneficial to the customers I have now. I have a lot of customers.
A hammerhand divided against itself cannot stand.
There you go. Hey, my man. So that it for you?
Yeah, man, that's it, brother. Again, thank you.
Awesome, and I appreciate you, brother. And I will see you at Rumble. Get your butt over there.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, brother. Peace.
Gents, I will get to the last folks in the call here. We got a few folks waiting. We got about 10 of y'all lined up. Let me jump out of here for a second. I got to go pee. You don't need to know that, but I got to go. I got to go fucking pee anyways. Let me put something on for you real quick that'll entertain you while I go to the restroom. I'll be back. Welcome to the stage, Witness. What's going on, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, how are you? What's up?
Not much. I think it's about time that you got off of YouTube. I think, honestly, there's been so much shit that's been going on with it that, it's just kind of inevitable that, creators like you and other creators are just getting off the platform. Just honestly, fuck Susan and her stupid son, to be honest with you, like Hammer or Chronic was saying.
These people are not interested at all in the creators unless those creators are raking in tons of fucking ad bucks. They don't give a shit about the creators. It's a business. I understand at the end of the day, it's a business, but it's a business with a very pointy, censorious end to it. And I don't think it's going to meet a very good end. Eventually, somebody's going to get in there and they're going to break that company up.
I think it's honestly just going to be a lot like TikTok, where a lot of it is just going to be fake audience, and they're just going to make it look like it's still alive.
Yeah, to sell ad revenue. Yeah.
Yeah, like even some of these smaller channels that I've come across on YouTube, like it's like some of them will have like 100,000 subscribers, and then I'll look at their videos and they have like maybe 10 people in their comment section.
Yeah, 1,000 views. Yeah.
And
it's fucking crazy.
And you'll see a lot of that in crypto. You'll see a lot of it in these scam communities. And, YouTube doesn't crack down on it because they honestly enable it. And it's a lot of, it's just, people just need to get off the platform at this point. Like, there's not even like an argument about it. Like, I'm trying to come up with some kind of justification. But honestly, like you've said, and other people have said tonight, you have had literally 10 fucking channels to deal with this shit. And what has YouTube done every single time? They have literally turned the shoulder behind you and have just given you the finger. So give them 2 fingers back, or I guess 10 figuratively, but we only have 2 arms, right? So,
well, you only got 2. But here's the example, right? When Pop Culture Rocks was taken away, I appealed the fact that they took it away. And I asked them what the reason was. The reason is we have detected odd, they worded it in a very peculiar way, odd traffic on your channel. And for the protection of our community, we cannot reinstall your channel this time. We know you may not like this decision, but it didn't answer the question. It's like, we don't like this motherfucker, so we have the ability to just whisk him away, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
And it's based on nothing. It's based on nothing.
Well, it's
subjectivity.
It's a subjectivity, absolutely. And I think it's based on, again, a lot of this bot stuff, because they're getting into especially live streams and these other stuff. And if you say a certain keyword, or if you say or do something that they don't like, Israel, all that shit, if you aren't Jewish, then you're goy, as everyone says. But, like, it's just at a certain point, it's just so obvious, like even with these people talking recently with some of these films that exposed like some of these elites and some of this Epstein stuff. Like, one of the ones that I've got on Blu-ray is Eyes Wide Shut, right? That literally got Stanley Kubrick killed, right? Like, it's not a huge conspiracy theory.
Yeah, so they say.
And another one that I came across that I haven't watched yet, but I've heard is really fucked up, is a film called Salo. Have you heard of that one?
Nope,
it's
don't know nothing about it.
SALO or something. Anyway, it's, from what I've heard, it's literally what Chronic says about these people, like toe to toe for what these people do. These elites go into
drinkers, yeah.
Well, they go into these rich fucking mansions that are out in the middle of nowhere. They strip these people bare, and they literally try to create the actual layers of hell in real life. Like, even there's a scene in the movie that I even heard, and I've actually seen in the past, but I haven't watched this movie in full, right? Where they're literally eating shit. Like, literally eating, like it's that kind of fucked up. And, it just makes me really think where we're at, where people really just want to turn away from stuff like that, especially with the Epstein stuff.
Even if you could make a movie about it, why the fuck would you? Who is actually curious enough to go and see those kinds of movies? It's obscene.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. Like, entertainment is going in such a direction where, again, like what I was mentioning with AI, you've got stuff like C Dance, where imagine what's going to happen when you have like C Dance 0.5 or 0.6 or something or whatever.
Yeah, it's getting fucking scary.
Yeah. Like, so, I feel like a lot of these fucked up people are really going to try to take advantage of that stuff. And that's where, so that's where it's really going to start getting scary and all that. And again, places like YouTube literally just enable it. And I have to use so many different accounts, like my witness account. Like, I can't even like go on Rumble and post stuff. Like, but they're all hidden because I think I go so red pill into like what I mentioned, like some of these films that I find and the research that you do, you go into such a deep rabbit hole that, you know,
you ever watch Devin
can't
Stack?
Sorry?
You ever watch Devin Stack?
No, I haven't heard that.
Devin Stack, he goes by Black Pilled. He does really good movie breakdowns. You want to give him a shot. You might like that.
Yeah, I just wrote that name down. That sounds really good. But yeah, I mostly want to come on here and kind of, you know, rest in peace, Hammerhand on YouTube, you know, because
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I feel like you're setting a really good example with this, where, you know, so many of these other creators on YouTube, like, I'm not talking like MGTOWs, like people who are in this community understand what's going on.
Sure.
But then, you know, you have a lot of these blue pill or people who are just like out in la la land who don't want to pay attention to it, who can't understand it. You know, like I go out today and I just like, even seeing the amount of people that just don't socialize, you know, they won't even look at you nowadays.
Well,
right.
I mean,
like it's so hard to even just
bro.
look and like even just smiling at people. Like it's not just like girls and being a simp or whatever. It's even looking at guys and being like, hey, how's it going, bro? Like it's like even doing something like that. Right. So yeah, it really goes to show you where society is right now. And like I said, I think it's really awesome that you're kind of standing up for yourself and you're standing up for this community, because, you know, we as men need to stand up. And like what that guy was mentioning before, having that Discord channel where, you know, you have a community where men can find out information, where, you know, where if you hit absolute shit bottom, where you just get the worst cards in life, you know, what do you do?
I agree. I've always believed that you should have somebody that you can look to. I don't claim to be the authority, but I was willing to put my face out here and I was willing to speak about it. You know, somebody needs to, somebody had to. And I completely understand why men don't put their faces out here.
Yeah, like like I know your name's Will and all that, and another chatter was mentioning that, but like I have to use the name like Witness, kind of like what I was mentioning to you before the Bible, because not to dox myself literally, but like my actual name is so unique that it actually is in the actual Hebrew Bible, like my name written. So the moment I actually say my name, I'd literally be doxxed.
Sure. So don't do that.
Like I wouldn't even need to say my last name. I would like where I'm living. Like I'm actually, like I said, I'm already giving away too much, but like,
don't do that. Don't do that.
But this is what I'm saying though, is that when you make statements like this, where you stand up for people, I think it speaks volumes. And, you know, that's why I wanted to come on tonight and just, you know,
I appreciate you, man.
Say thank you. 'Cause I know we don't really have a whole lot of time to talk or ever talk.
Not a lot.
But, you know.
Not a lot, but I do appreciate you, Witness. I see you in the chat all the time. And thank you, bro, for coming on. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll always be on Rumble, and you know I haven't donated to you lately because I've been broke. I've basically been unemployed for like an entire year.
Don't pay your bills, man. Feed yourselves. If you have the ability, then it's fine. But I don't look at anybody and say, hey, motherfucker, let me shake your pockets. No. I'm not interested in that. And nobody ever has to apologize for not donating, man, or dropping kindnesses. Don't do that. Don't do that. I appreciate anything that is given. Anything. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And if it's not, I still appreciate you for being here. So
yeah,
you know, that's
because you've absolutely inspired me in real life, especially staying away from all these, you know, fifels. Like even going right down to the superstore or wherever I go, you know, and you know, just talking to a cashier girl, and she's like, oh, you know, I don't have a boyfriend and all that. I'm like, I didn't ask you. I just want to check my stuff.
Baby. I'm just here to get some milk, man. I gotta go.
And that was on Valentine's Day too. So I was like, you know,
I believe it. You know what? They spent a record amount of money on each other this year. Again, that's like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, like a bouquet of flowers is like $24. Like, where the fuck am I gonna get $24? Like, for fuck's sakes, you go down to like a Wendy's where I'm at, and it's like $10 for just a burger.
That's amazing. Peace, bro. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much for doing your content, and I really appreciate it, man. You really inspired me and everyone else here.
Yes, sir. Man, take it as far as you can take it.
All right. Peace. Man.
Peace. I'm going to get up out of there real quick, and then we're going to welcome. Actually, let me stop and see if we have any kindnesses dropped, because I don't want to go the whole fucking night and then not get to those. And then not get to them. FP over on the Cassius Appeth, man. Thank you very much, sir, for the last YouTube stream. We got to have something that's appropriate for that. Oh, I think I got it. 100% all day, every day. And you got to live that way, guys, for a little while until you develop those bedrock attributes that we always talk about: morals, ethics, values, principles. Control your biology. You do those things, you have the fucking world in the palm of your hand. Ultimate power. I'm just saying. Welcome to the show, the MGTOW Infinium.
Hello, Hammerhand.
Sir, how are you? Good to see you.
Speak to you again, and I am blessed to talk to you, and I just want to say that thank you for everything that you have done for the community, for what you've done for me and everything, and just to speak to the community and just stay away from that sense that MGTOW is coming to an end. It is not coming to an end. It is basically what MGTOW allows us all to do. You are on a pathway to of discovery, about what you're doing, with your artistry and everything. And of course, when you're running a business and everything, you have to do it right. But that doesn't negate you from being a MGTOW. It's just saying that you are moving on to another phase in your life. And so, I just want to address that. If that's a sense in the community. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Kick me in my butt. But again, it's basically what MGTOW is about. I can say for myself, when I really earnestly started doing content, I started discovering a lot of stuff about myself that was lost, because of the way I was brought up, because of the training and everything. And I'm rediscovering that aspect of my life. And that's what I see in you. You're discovering what can be possible, because you're a man that's going his own way. And see, that's what is important to understand, is that this is a philosophy that allows vast possibilities, and you have to look at it that way. It is not something where it's cope or you're in a cult or something like that. It is something that frees you as a man to do exactly what you're designed to do as a free man. And so, in that regard, that's what my being in association with you helped me with, to discover how not to be a simp, and how not to, to let that aspect of my life affect me and then let it die, basically that's what it is. It is it's important to understand, for a MGTOW man, that if you like say for instance, I know that maybe sometime in the future I will probably stop doing content and do something more so, along, the lines of what I dreamt of doing. That is a possibility, but that doesn't negate me from being a MGTOW. I'm still a MGTOW man. It's just I'm not doing that aspect of my life, like I'm doing right now. And so that's what I would say to the community. Don't take that as, well, this is going to fall apart, or, if that is in your mind, this is going to fall apart, this is going to go down or anything like that. You are still a MGTOW man, whether you're producing content or whether you're not producing content. It is how you live your life as a MGTOW man. Are you living your life in freedom? That's the main thing. Are you going about your life where it is beneficial to you instead of the feminist plantation state? That's what it is about, and everything. And so in that regard, Hammer, I just thank you, for everything that you did for us, and everything you're gonna do, and everything. But I just want to say also, like with what Dak was saying and everything, these creeps in YouTube, man, I hope they die. I hope they die. One of the things that they do to me is that they'll send explicit ads. I mean, really X-rated ads, and I report them. They come right back and they get worse and everything. I know they're doing that on purpose. I know they're going, because one thing they will do, they will send it to my Etherium channel, but my regular channel doesn't get them. It's just strictly the channel that I'm using to, to do my content.
Do you think for 1 second that is an accident? The censors are not like the censors just are saying to themselves, look at these guys, let's send them this shit and get them back over here where we want them to be, or drive them off the platform.
That's
100% intentional. 100% intentional.
And it's sickening too, because these people, they are truly depraved. They are that depraved. And so I can see in the future where YouTube, like was it MySpace, it ended up like that, it was gone. I can see that happening, and and if it does happen, good, because it's terrible what they're doing, to content creators. It's not just MGTOW. They're really ramming a lot of content creators right now, because they're trying to turn it to like TV, something like that.
Of course they are.
But it's not going to work and everything. And I, for myself, I'm spread across a couple of platforms, and I intend to, spread out even further and then branch out, like you're doing and everything. But but anyway, man, my brother, thank you for everything that you did, have done and everything, and just enjoy your life, man. Enjoy PRODIGY, what you're doing, and because I'll tell you about myself. I'm getting into a little bit of music, more writing and, more creative stuff and everything. And again, it is about, the freedom to do that. And I'll tell you this much, if I was married, I would not be doing what I'm doing, and see, that's the important thing. You're free as a MGTOW man to do what you want to do what you enjoy doing, and do it in peace and everything. And so with that, my brother, I'm gonna let you go, because I know you have some other people waiting and everything. But thanks again, Hammer.
And I appreciate you, Infinium. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Peace. So, gents, let me read this question here. Statement. Gaming Sasquatch, man, I'd love to have a happy marriage like my father. He and my mother were high school sweethearts. They loved each other until cancer took her. I mean, it's ideal. It's not ideal that someone perished from cancer. That's not ideal, obviously. But that sentiment that we men, we put that sentiment out there. They laugh at that. They laugh at that. Very few of them actually understand what that means. Now, there's a lot of people out there, bro. They are completely fucked up. Psilocybin, Brad Pitt and Tom Brady couldn't keep their women. I don't know about Pitt. I think Pitt stepped out on his old lady, but Gisele Bündchen cheated on Tom Brady. Clark Kent and Indiana Jones couldn't keep theirs either. So it has nothing to do with you as a man being a 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. It has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. And people need to understand that. They need to get a little more informed and a little more wise. Let's welcome to the stage Zero G. What's up, Zero G?
I'm doing all right, Sir Hammer.
How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Oh man, thank you. I wanted to pay my respects, to the last stream on the used tubes,
On the used tubes. Fuck this place. What's
Yeah.
So comments, questions, concerns?
I mean, I appreciated your guidance that you give to young brewers. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's your philosophy of monk food definitely rubbed off on me.
Yes, sir.
And it's very powerful of an idea to just no longer remain silent as the world keeps being more apparent,
Yeah. I think that we do ourselves a disservice when we watch this shit happen and then people ask us to co-sign it and we just go along with it, which I don't do. Or when you voice your opinion and it rubs the collective the wrong way and you're like, well, maybe I could be wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You see it for what it is out here. And you should always, if you're asked, put your opinion out there. I mean, don't jeopardize your safety because some motherfuckers are looking for a fight. But, you have an obligation. That's what we do. That's what I've done for the last 13, 14 years. We have the playbook. Line of MGTOW says this consistently and more than any person that I've ever seen in the manosphere. You've got the playbook. Give them the fucking playbook. Give it to them. Give it to them. And we've been doing that now for 14, 15 years. And now this philosophy is on autopilot. It's not going anywhere.
Yes. Lion did also say that. It's on autopilot and it keeps everything. It makes the idea of Ghost Nation very palpable,
Yes.
It's
appealing and it's powerful. If you just realize that you don't have to thirst, you don't have to lust, you can just go and take care of yourself. And then if that's in your future, you'll realize that if it's in your future. But taking care of your life, that should be chief, numero uno. Nothing should stand in the way of that. Nothing. Never volunteer yourself to be a fucking sucker or to be used until you're dead. Because that's what these folks want from you.
Yeah, they really like to burn all of our energy out.
Yeah, man.
And when I discovered your channel, it was definitely the air that I believe I needed at the time. After I think you mentioned saying things about like blue pilled cakes with like red pilled toppings. From the taints and then fed and fraud and the sneakos and now this new psyop.
Just look at how these motherfuckers act. Look at how they act. Look at the things that they say. They drape themselves in that red pill, but they don't live that. They collect the money from all of the people that believe they're bullshit, but they don't live that way. They pimp fucking bitches in Romania. They go to fucking dating sites to commit adultery. God, what the fuck? They're impregnating hoes and paying for the abortions. It's unbelievable. There's nothing about that is MGTOW. Nothing about that is MGTOW or real red pill. I always have to make the distinction that it's real red pill. The shit that they're doing, it's just PUA covered up. That's all. And blue pill. That's all. Just the normal shit, to be a debauched fucking fool.
Yes. Yeah, I like to make that discernment as well, saying that this is the real red pill over here. Because it surprised me still at times how many normies still considered those men over there red pill, and I just
they are men. I don't like to make distinctions, and slight the fact that they are actually male, that they're men, but they're just going the wrong way, and it's not up to me to try to change their direction. I just know that that's not where I want to be. And there's millions of men that don't want to be there either. I don't want to feel like I have to hustle bitches, to get money and then get money to get bitches. I don't need none of that shit. I got good hobby base. I fill my spare time when I need to. I have a sense of self, purpose, identity. I don't need any of that other shit.
Yeah.
If you decide to go and get it, great. Have fun. But practice those attributes, right? Vet them constantly, consistently, Don't start tolerating a bunch of shit that you would have never tolerated the prior year. Don't do that. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. You'll lead yourself into hell, and you don't want to be there.
Agreed.
So comments, questions, concerns, sir?
I do have a question about your depth of knowledge, and because me personally, I've started a channel recently. I'm a new warbander, I should say, and I was starting to get more into writing some essays and turning them into videos. And I was thinking, knowing how Google runs its services, how do you personally, Hammer, get into the research and the nitty gritty? Like, how do you start your thesis to make some arguments to gain more knowledge in a subject?
I look at multiple sources. I don't look at what rightists say. I don't look at what leftists say, or commies or Marxists. I look at all of them. And if there is historical text that is available, I seek the historical text, and then I seek out how it has been perverted and twisted to fit a modern narrative. And then I give my own, hopefully informed opinion on that. And I always make it clear that it's an opinion.
Okay.
That's how I do it. There are a few news aggregators out there that you can use. I can't recall the name of one of them right now, but there's 2 or 3 of them out there that aggregate based on ideology. It'll tell you if this one leans more to the right or if this one leans more to the left. Their credibility, they have a credibility score. They get rated to see how often they have to be fact checked. They tell you who the fact checkers are, because most of these people are partisan in everything that they do. No matter what side of it you're on, most of the people that you're listening to are partisan. I want to be informed truthfully, even if it goes against what I personally think. I don't want defective knowledge. I want accurate knowledge. So if I have to change the way that I think because of new information, then that's what I do.
Okay.
So I hope that's what you was looking for, my man.
No, that was nice.
Appreciate that. Thank you. So that's the way that I've proceeded with every single video or production that I have ever put out, ever.
All right. Thank you for the knowledge again, sir.
Yes, sir. Roger that. So we good? Are you good? You all right?
Yeah. I'm good.
I appreciate you, Zero, man. Thanks for coming in. I see you in the chat from time to time. Welcome to the Warband.
Oh, thank you.
Most welcome.
Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. See you in a bit.
Peace.
Bye. Peace. Our gentleman. For the Emperor, Hammerhand grounded? No. Just, maybe a little bit. Maybe a teeny tiny bit. I got to get that one off the stage there. And let's welcome to the stage Ketamine Trout. I see the rest of y'all standing back there, man. I got you. Just hang tight.
How's it going, Hammer?
Going, brother. That is an interesting picture that you got there. You trying to tell us something?
Hey, it's a funny ass photo, and I based my profile and my identity around it. So
good Lord,
we're sticking with it.
You got it, man. I'm not even going to ask you what that fucking shit is.
But yeah, I wanted to jump on and thank you again for the years of content, years of advice, and keep on going strong, man.
Yes, sir. Like I said, man, earlier, this channel on YouTube is going to be rebranded. I know that is not going to go over well with some folks, but I think it's the best chance that I've got to get that pop culture message out there. I've got a lot to say on the subjects, and I think I have an opinion that most folks out here ain't hearing. And I've certainly got points of view that most people are not exploring when they're talking about pop culture and such. So that's just what we're going to do. I'm going to do it. And if it crashes and burns, then so be it. I'll still be over on Rumble doing the thing with the normal 3 channels.
Hey, and ringing in PCR again on YouTube would be great, because back in the heyday of PCR, it was great with all those reviews. Made my afternoons.
Wonderful. I loved them. I've got one from Starfleet Academy, the first episode. It's been weeks, and I haven't put it up because I know it'll get the fucking channel banned. So I'm going to put that up. I'm going to get that done and put up over on Rumble. I'll put it on PCR Rumble. And I only reviewed the first hour of that fucking show because it's such a travesty. It is absolute celluloid tragedy. So I just can't bring myself to watch the rest of it. It's disgusting. Makes my stomach turn.
Well, looking forward to the release. Looking forward to the drop, man.
Yep, absolutely.
But before I split, I just want to let the chat know, live long and prosper. Catch y'all later.
Peace, bro. Thank you. My man. Welcome in, Thread. What's going on, Thread? Look at that beard. That's a manly beard right there.
Yeah,
What's
I've
up,
been
brother?
growing it. Just watching the show. Enjoy being here.
Hey, man. Thank you very much.
I haven't been on a live stream in quite a long time, probably 4 or 5 years.
That's a while.
Yeah, I've been I quit drinking alcohol.
Congratulations.
I've been making big changes. Gonna pay off my back child support this week.
Yes, sir. And then you're done?
Yeah, hopefully, unless they got some kind of something in the background that I don't see.
Yeah, they've always got some kind of something back there.
Oh, I'll find out this week.
Yep. Just be patient with that process.
What's that?
Just be patient with that process, because sometimes when you get down to them last 1 or 2 payments, they just get fucking weird. They're like, oh, remember back in April of 1980 when you missed this payment? They're fucking weird. And save everything. Save everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I've been dealing with all these issues for a long time, so I'll be all right.
Yes, sir.
But I wanted to ask you, do you remember me inviting you to Atlanta for a steak maybe 8 years ago, and you were like, I don't eat steak?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that?
Hit me up on Proton Mail, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not fond of steak. Now I like hamburger. I'll eat hamburgers and everything. But yeah, I don't think I've ever in my life sat down and ordered a steak.
I used to cook steaks for Longhorn Steaks for 13 years.
Oh man, I would imagine it's good. Now my brother, on the other hand, he's a steak eater. He absolutely loves steaks. And I hope that you didn't take that poorly. I mean, I wasn't throwing it in your face.
No, that's fine.
No,
not everybody has to like steak.
Yeah,
so do you think
never been a steak?
What was that?
I said, just never been a steak fan.
Right on. So do you think I could pull off Ringo?
I think you might. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think you might, man. Is that head bald?
Holding my shoulders up.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll put the sunglasses on for you guys. I can't see without these glasses, but I got the sunglasses.
Yeah, you got them big old what do they call them? Aviators. Big old aviators on. Yeah.
Amber aviators.
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit shorter beard than you got, but yeah, man, there's a resemblance.
Yeah, when I first saw Ringo, I was like, oh, maybe I could do Comic-Con.
I think you could pull that off, man. You're looking all right. You might be able to do that. He's fairly average. I mean, he's balled up, but they all are.
I've got the white shirt and the beige tie already.
Yes, sir.
I just need to get a brown leather jacket.
There you go. We'll do it. And make sure that you tie it right at the waist with all the buttons open.
It's got to be that. Got to have that zipper and the big collar.
Yes, sir. So, comments, questions, concerns?
I was going to say, I'm definitely going to start watching, or watching your Pop Culture Rocks videos more, because I'll be getting notifications, and it's going to be a little bit of a struggle to. I have to search you out on Rumble. I don't get YouTube's better at the notifications, but it'll be all right.
I think when I signed up over there, I didn't create a channel. I just created like a profile, and then I built the channels off of the profile. So I think that actually kind of hurts me when people try to search me up. But if you know the name of the channel, it should come right up.
Yeah. All right. That's about all I got.
I appreciate you, brother, man. Thanks for stomping on here.
10-4.
Peace, man. Peace. Yes, I actually do. I actually do remember the invite to go and get a steak in Atlanta. I get a lot of invites like that, and I appreciate every single one of them, man. I just cannot get out there and do all of that stuff. And besides, like I said, not a steak eater, not a steak eater. 2 hours, 27 minutes in the house, man, over here on the used tube side. We're going to make it worthwhile. We won't end the show over here early. Let me get over here to the Rumble Dumble, man, and read a couple of these off before I get to the captain. I see him back there. 202 sets of eyeballs over there. And we got 12 strong on MGTOW TV so far. And I appreciate y'all. Lick cock, bro! With One Piece, man. The RP content over the last 10 years alone, less the YouTube hoes, probably has over several trillion views. I would agree with that. What I would say is that they're having a hell of a hard time trying to monetize it. Now, the individual creators that are using the red pill, they're doing it successfully. You can bet your ass that your corporations out there, your channels, ABC, NBC, CBS, they're trying to get people in position to talk about this. It's coming. Mark my fucking words. It's coming. You're going to have people talking about this. They got people on the female side right now trying to head this off at the pass. Skanks like Tommy Lahren. You know what I'm talking about? What's that other one? What's her name? Kennedy. Kennedy's one of them. All of these fucking freaks on like Fox News. You know, and then the scumbags that are over there on CNN. They're just as bad. Absolutely dog shit humans. MGTOW thread with 5 pieces, man. 5 big ones, bro. I appreciate you, man. You and many others helped me get centered. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you for picking up the reins of your own life, man, and taking charge of your life. A lot of people spend most of their day trying to get away from responsibility of any kind. You have to accept that if you want your life to be better, you got to take charge of your life. And that comes with some responsibility. Let me see over here real quick if we got something for that. I know that we do. I know. Here it is right here. That always just sounds delicious. It just does. MGTOW thread with 20 pieces, man. Look at that. Showstopper, bro. Showtopper. MGTOW monk for life. And you just got that played for you. Now, we can't go out like that. I gotta get you something here. I'm not done with you. It flew over my head. That's crazy. With 20 pieces, bro. Showstopper, man. Showtopper. Much appreciation. Get on down, little doggies. And check the more of this shit out. See, the eyes got big. You know why. G-Man's in the house, making his presence felt. There is something to invest here to the future, Brother Hammer. Let us enjoy the next leg of this voyage. And what a positive thing to say. And we will. And my man just... it's a hundo. You just busted in here with a hundo. Fucking ridiculous. You know you get it twice. And what we're talking about is strags. No strag is in here collecting a hundo. It goes out of one hand right to my artist, but you get it twice anyway. Damn. A hundo from G-Man. Shout out, brother. Red boys. I like them. Showstopper, bro. Showtopper. Thank you very much. I'm going to read it one more again. Here is something to invest into the future, Brother Hammer. Let us enjoy the next leg of this voyage. What a positive message. That's fucking great. That's amazing. And I view it as a positive too. And I have to say, look, the skepticism that I have for people not wanting to see this rebranded as Pop Culture Rocks, I think is rooted in the experience that most of us have when people try to reform or reformat their channels. Now, I'm not talking about people like Greg Adams, for example. I know some of you like Greg. I don't like Greg very much. I used to, not anymore. Not after what he did. This is a business before it's anything. Oh, you men, don't offend these holes in the chat. That's not rebranding. That's rolling the fuck over. That's rolling over. That's getting a motherfucker killed. Let's welcome to the stage Mr. Rusty Rivers. Cap'n, what's going on, Cap'n?
Hammer.
Sir.
Man, I don't know much about much, except for maybe a couple of things.
Who's a liar?
I know that
you know much about much.
You, sir, what you have done over the years, YouTube and more, you've created one hell of a legacy. Your impact on the manosphere, on the MGTOW philosophy, on men's very lives, is going to be felt for a very, very long time. And I salute you, sir, for that. And
very kind words. Thank you.
The other thing I just know is that I really have valued our friendship that we have had over the years, and look forward to continuing that, and hopefully be able to meet up with you there in Orlando.
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to try.
Boy, you better get over there. This is the first one that I've ever been able to accept. So yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah. And that's about it. I anything that you put your mind to, Hammer, is going to be successful. I know it.
I don't have any doubt of that. If there's not somebody out there just trying to stab you to death while you're trying to do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the real problem with people today, and how poisoned our culture is. But you know, I'm going to do it regardless. So, you know, here's hoping.
Yeah, I mean, look, just as an example, just you and I on the same screen at exactly the same time. You know this is being clipped right now.
Oh, I know. He's friends with that motherfucker. See, I told you. Yeah, I know. They've been, look, folks like them motherfuckers have been doing that for almost 14 years. You know, they come and they go, and I don't have any concerns about people that I don't hold close to my heart. You can say and do anything that you want. It's a free world. If it were true, you'd have 1 million people saying that it was true. You don't have that. You got very nasty, small-minded, embittered people that are saying that this is what this guy is and this is what he does. So my life is reduced to a clip, just like yours is, in the eyes of those people. Everybody that got something from it, they're way outnumbered, by the millions.
Yeah.
So
well, that's it, Hammer. I'll be around, and you know, God bless you. God bless all the men, and don't get married.
God bless us all. Thank you, bro.
Amen, brother. Have a good night.
Peace. It's always nice to hear from the Cap'n, Rusty Rivers, man. Let me get down in this chat just a little bit more. Scimitar. Good to see you, Scimitar. How you doing, man? With 10. Big old 10, bro. Praise be to the Church of Hammer and to the Word of Hand. Thank you for your work and your time. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for always doing that. Speaking of which, welcome to the stage, Scimitar.
And thank you for your work.
Oh, you listening to it too. There you go. What's up, man?
Thank you for always doing that. Speaking of which, welcome to the stage, Scimitar. And thank you for your work.
Yeah, you got to turn that one down.
What's
up, man?
Been you know, kind of a rough go here and there. So 20-year vet, 10 active, 10 guard, one marriage and one divorce, and one done. So, but between you and a few of the other people like Terrence Pop, Just want to say thank you for the guidance and keeping me from doing something silly long term.
Well, thank you for always being here and tuning in and doing what it is that you need to do to catch the next breath.
Well,
thank you for always being here and tuning in and doing what it is that you need to do to catch the next breath.
Hey, just you, the chat, and everyone else. Just want to say thank you for your time, everything that you've done. You've got a lifelong supporter here.
I appreciate you, Scimitar, man. We will see you around, brother. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
You've got a lifelong supporter here.
I appreciate you, man. We will see you around, brother. I appreciate you.
Definitely, sir. Take care. Have a good night.
Peace. Good night. Oh man, it always breaks my heart a little bit to see folks that are struggling. Now, I'm not suggesting that he's struggling. I'm saying that have been through that, because you can see it when you look at somebody's fucking face. You can see it. You can see it. Welcome to the stage, El Ice Dragon, man. What's going on, sir?
Well, I certainly feel like I'm bringing some youth here. No offense to the earlier folks, you know, like I'm fairly young, like at 28.
None taken. Welcome to the old asshole corner of YouTube.
Yeah, I have to say, well, one Hammer, I really respect the work you do. Like it was kind of like a chain of how I got to you, because first I went through Raging Golden Eagle, then I went through Chronic, and then to you, and then eventually that also branched out to like TFM and the Pop. Now, what I like about you the most, Hammer, is that you're probably like one of the more positive of the Manosphere / Red Pill, whatever kind of content, you know, because I watch TFM stuff a lot. He can come off pretty negative. I mean, he's very knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. But I love coming here because it's a much more positive atmosphere.
Man, it has to be. You know, you got to be able to laugh, and you got to be able to see the future.
Now, the other thing, too, is that I think it's smart that you're leaving YouTube, because I'll be honest, the only reason why I even stay here is that, you know, there's some channels that I've been watching for like long time, like, you know, something like Brain Scratch or like, you know, all their old gaming channels where I just like watching the older stuff, because I look at YouTube and it's like this new leadership here. Like, I don't know if you know this, but the leadership of YouTube is Indian.
Yes, I know. Handpicked.
I know. It's like, you know, no offense to any Indian Brutos over here, but it's like, I swear, like every time a company gets taken over by Indians, that they always run straight to, you know, age verification, trying to dox you, subscription. It's like, yeah, it's a kiss of death, man.
Yeah, it is. Look, it was going this way before Susan stepped down. You know, I mean, it's 2010 is when we started feeling it. And when this Manosphere content started popping up, you saw what was going on. And then advertisers started applying political pressure to this platform to do that. And, you know, you got what you got.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a little young, but again, I just noticed it more like when Trump was running for president. Like, you know, everyone likes to talk about, 2012 was the end of everything. I mean, I would agree. That's when things started going to crap. But I feel like, you know, everything's I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. I'm apologizing.
No. Go ahead. You're all right. Go.
No, but I really do think that, you know, once Orange Man, because, you know, that's how, you know, I watch too much RG. I just refer to Trump as Orange Man.
Right, Orange Man.
But yeah, once Orange Man like really started, you know, picking up in politics, that's why I feel like, you know, all the gates were just unleashed.
They were, because it was a world breaker for these people. Nobody could control him. They couldn't buy him. They couldn't coerce him. He's had the intelligence apparatus of planet Earth stuffed up his ass for a decade. So, you know, if there was something serious, it would already be here.
I guess so.
You know, it is what it is. I don't think that he's the end all be all, but he definitely broke politics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Trump term 1 was definitely like
fantastic.
A good one.
It was
but
great.
Trump term number 2, like, I mean, good Lord, man, look what's going on right now. It's like,
see it,
I didn't ask to go pick a fight with Iran. You know, it's like,
but you know why he's doing it.
Oh, I know.
You know
and you know, we're on YouTube, so I don't want to go too far.
Right on. It's the last show anyways. It's okay.
I'm respectful. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the only other thing I do want to say too is like you've also inspired me to really go out of my way to lose the weight as well. Like I was 225, went down to like 188 as of right now.
There you go.
A lot of weight.
My brother is knocking out some of the pounds. He's down about 15, which is good for him. My brother is built like a fucking a brick shit house. So, but he's worked his whole life to be that way. I've dropped 95 in the last 2 years and put back on probably 15 in muscle. I think maybe that's a little conservative, but 15 in muscle. And I've probably got, I'd say easily another 60 to go. I got another 60 to go. I want to see 300. 300 on my frame looks great. So we'll get there eventually.
By all means, Hammer, go for it. I even inspired my old man to come join me at the gym too. So
there
it's all
you go,
good.
man. There you go. Everybody I mean this too. Everybody around me has either stopped being around me or they've gotten a gym membership. So kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know you got other folks waiting, but the only other thing I would like to chat about is like, I am very concerned about the rise of like the age verification, digital ID, all the other crap. It's like,
should be.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen,
should be.
The internet is, I pretty much was the internet's been so much a huge part of my life. I mean, granted, I'm 28 years old. I'm pretty much the older Zoomer. So, I'm just very concerned about that. I feel like the internet's probably going to die within my lifetime, and I'll have to stick to offline.
Look at all the things that have come and gone that were enormous. They were enormous at certain points. Malls, indoor malls, they're 50% of all indoor malls are gone, at least in the United States. Right, they're gone. The .com boom and bust, the comic boom and bust, the entertainment boom and bust. I mean, these are things that people thought would just be here. When we look around and we see that there are no more Kmarts, there are no more Sears, JCPenney's are gone, Montgomery Ward's are gone, Lionel Playworld's gone, fucking Toys R Us is gone. Never would have thought that. So the internet is not invulnerable. It can come and go too.
Yeah, that's just the sad part.
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, I mean that's why I've been going more to like offline. Try to like go back to as many offline hobbies as possible.
I
just
agree.
Archive, get the HDDs, whatever, man.
I agree 100%. I'm buying. I thought it would be a great idea a number of years ago, probably about 20 years ago, to start digitizing all my physical media. Oh, it's going to save space. Touch of a button. I regret that. I regret that now. So I'm buying back all of my fucking cassette tapes. And if I can't get them on cassette, I get them on a CD. And I'm going to get me a tower unit and stick it in my living room there. And I'm not doing this shit no more. So I'm going to live the way that I was living in like 1980, 1990 with maybe just a couple of modern conveniences. And that's it.
Absolutely, yeah. And when it comes to like the MGTOW stuff, I'll be honest, I'm actually more of what you might call MGTOW light, where it's like I absolutely agree with the MGTOW principles. I think they are very, very important. Right. I'll be honest though, part of me still kind of wants to go for the wife and the family and all that, and I do respect anyone who chooses not to pursue that, because listen, I am very lucky to have been born and raised with unbroken generations of stable marriages. Like my parents, they've been through a lot of crap, but they've stuck together for 30 plus years, and I am living proof of that.
Roger that, man. Look, it's completely normal to want to do that. We are 100% hardwired to want to pursue women and them to pursue us. They would have you believe that that's not true, but of course it's true. But you just have to have a different set of morals and ethics today.
Oh, absolutely. Morals, ethics, values, principles. I've been spreading that. I've been spreading that to like people I know IRL.
100%, man. And you have to practice it, and you've got to be willing to walk away. If it's not right for you, you got to be willing to say no.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'm not just gonna marry the first woman who says like, "Oh, Dice Dragon, you're a handsome fella. You want to marry me?" It's like, I don't know. I need to vet you. Sorry.
you got to vet that process. You have to give them time to slip out of that fake identity that most people put on.
Oh yeah, I've been
Find
applying
out who they
that.
are.
I've been applying that as well. It's like I do think it's very important because, like I said, I'm lucky. I know people. I have grown up with people who have been affected by divorce, and I feel and not to mention being raised by single mothers too. I feel very bad for them, and I'm very sympathetic.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
then,
bad news.
I'm gonna let you go, Hammer. I show up every now and then, and honestly,
I
it's
see
like
ya.
I feel I just find it funny that like, oh, it's the last stream on YouTube. Me, I'm just like, I actually prefer watching on Rumble. It's like, what's the point of going to YouTube? I'm only getting half the content anyway.
There isn't a point. There was a point. The point is to gather as many folks as we could and stop them from being intercepted by all of these fucking skin merchants and scumbags that are out here. But it's becoming impossible for that to be real. So I have to make a choice, and I made it.
Well, it's a good choice, Hammer.
Yes, sir.
Take care, okay?
Peace, brother. Peace. Oh man, let's get my man on out of there, and let's welcome Dr. Fourth Wall.
No eggs, empty and cotton. You don't have any eggs. How you doing, Hammer?
I'm all right. Speaking of which,
no eggs, empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs, empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I've been excellent in these past, I guess, couple of months. Really, gosh, the last time I spoke with you was back in 2022. I think I was 19 at that time. I'm right now. I'm 22. I'm a young buck right now. I'm earning my degree over at college. I'm grinding hard. I've been working on my art from a comic, and we're working out like hell too. I look like motherfucking Hugh Jackman's Wolverine at this point.
There's nothing wrong with that, sir. That's what you should be doing. You know, in my very humble opinion, no matter what you look like now, you should aspire to not have, tremendous amounts of excessive body weight. It's not good for your longevity in life. It's not. Let me catch this comment here, man. Uranium fever. Sure. These young bucks. Yeah. I mean, the old folks have pretty much kind of lived their life, and they've been used as hard as they can get used by that system, so that all of their wealth has been extracted. So yeah, it is younger men that are picking this message up. So, Dr. Fourth Wall, any comments, questions, concerns?
Well, I will say this: coming across you and the rest of the warband, a lot of the dudes in the manosphere. I know you're not warband, but
I'm warband adjacent.
Yeah. True. It was really a huge. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'd be if I had never come across you guys, because it's crazy how to think about what I turned out like. Admittedly, I kind of did go into like a massive black pill phase where I was just nihilism maxing all the damn time.
There you go.
And I was just kind of like, like, oh, what's the point? Like, all women are superficial, and like nobody gives a fuck about anything. And
well, it's not all, but you really have to do your fucking work to find the ones that aren't, if that's what you want to do with your life. And you've got a ton of hurdles to get by in order to get them to accept what you have newly minted now as your identity. So you adopt that MGTOW philosophy, you're omitting a significant portion of them.
Yeah. So I wouldn't call myself MGTOW. Kind of like the last guy said, lots of respect for those dudes. A lot of them, but I just don't think that's me just yet. I'm still getting some experience under my belt. I'm not going out of my way to do it. Another very important thing I would say to anyone who is not a believer, but I would heavily recommend try to get to know God, try to get to know Christ, because he will he'll light your way eventually.
I agree.
He did for me, because I mean, for a long time in my life, I was pretty much just lost. But I met a friend of mine at work, and he pointed the way back, and it's been hella great.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have anything much to say to that. It's going to be that if you can take it in, if you can imbibe it. I view the acceptance of Christ the same way that I viewed the acceptance of the red pill. It's life altering and life changing, but it can kill you too. And you got to be very, very careful.
Precisely. It's
got to be very careful.
You know, the world killed Christ and hung him on a cross.
That's right. That's right.
They'll do it to you too.
They'll do it to you. They won't even think twice. So yeah, you got to be careful, my brother.
But my last little section that I'll note off before I go, I'm really, really looking forward to your Prodigy New Age stuff. I can't lie, you kind of inspired me to also really pursue and making my own comic on the side or whatnot.
There you go. There you go.
I've been talking with a professional writer. He's been giving me tips on writing my script. I've been developing my script for a while, actually.
Yes, sir.
My art. I need to. I guess you use Proton Mail, right?
I do. Yeah, my email's in the drop down in every video, so you can find it. Send it. I'll be happy to take a peek at it, man. I love stuff like that. I've dozens of people since I announced this project here a year ago. It's been out longer than that, but since we went to the crowdfunder a year ago, dozens of people have started showing me the stuff that they're doing now, and I get such satisfaction from that. They're not concentrating on dying, you know. They're not concentrating on trying to get back the woman that fucked their best friend. They're forwarding their lives, all the satisfaction.
And not necessarily also like not, I guess jerking off to, you know, pornographic stuff online.
Yeah, you would probably want to not do that too, you know. But if I've said before, it's still sinful. It's still not the best thing that you should be doing. Impulse control matters when it comes to things like that. Talking yourself out of the situation matters, but if it keeps the baby batter from forming in your brain and making you do stupid shit like signing up to dating sites, you know. So
you got to do what you got to do.
You got to
on occasion,
on occasion, but you should still try to, you know, put an end to that shit. Not
precisely. I struggled with it like a very, very long time, and really that was a big thing that got me to change was when I actually turned to God. I was like, you know what? It's despite everything with all this, you know, this hypergamous feminist country we live in, you know, it's still sin against God, and hey, in the end, what matters is your relationship with Him.
That's correct. That's really the only thing that matters. You know, everything else is just icing on the cake while you're here.
Yes.
All right, brother.
But anyways, have a great night, Hammer. Have a great rest of your life. You know, wherever you go, I hope to see you again.
You will, man. If you come over to Rumble, you'll see all 3 channels.
Ah, sweet. Perfect.
All right, brother.
Peace out.
Peace, man. Peace. Oh, that's always nice to hear. I love that. We are going to welcome to the stage now. You know him. You love him. He does tractor trailer videos for 17 straight hours. His name is Brandon Trueblood. Welcome, Trueblood.
Well, thank you very much, Hammer, and congratulations on a long and successful run on YouTube.
Hey, I don't know how successful, but you know, hopefully, you know, just making sure that fellas had an alternative. That's all I ever wanted to do, man. I knew that they were not being told the truth. You know,
absolutely.
You know, I should say, go ahead.
No, it's your show, bud.
I should say I measure success a little bit differently. I just don't look at it the way that most folks look at it. It's not an accumulation of goods. It's if we've got hundreds and hundreds of guys that have not taken their final breath because they looked at this show or they saw Terrence Pop or they found Undead Chronic. It's more than hundreds. I know it is, but I can't put a number on it.
Absolutely. And I'm one of the brothers that you saved. So,
did you
many years
tell
ago?
me that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Back when I
didn't
was
know
still living in Ukraine, I was very despondent and decided to fucking eat myself to death.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You fucking Ukraine?
Yeah, I used to live there.
I did not know
I
that.
I had a business there, and I got out 1 month before the Russians came.
Holy fucking shit! So you were smarter than Coach Red Pill.
Yeah, well, he was
smarter.
Coach Red Pill was being paid to say some stuff.
Do you know who was paying him? Do tell. This is the last stream, by the way.
Well, he was being paid by folks that have big noses, but they were not supporting Ukraine. They were supporting Russia.
I see.
And it's a funny part of the world. Everything is very, very, very corrupt.
Ethnic. Yeah.
And the biggest bank in Ukraine, Privat Bank, it should be private, but they left the E out, is owned by a Russian Jew, right? And that's who was bankrolling both Zelensky and paying off Putin at the same time. Both sides of the war. Who'd have figured?
Oh, that's what they always do.
Yeah.
That's I'm going to drop a little bit of knowledge on y'all. In case you didn't know, they did the same thing for the American Civil War.
And World War I, and the Spanish-American War, and
they win no matter what. Yep, absolutely.
And definitely happening right now too. But I had a thought, and I know that it was painful for me, but did you know that you have to have a little blue pill to get it up?
Yeah, I thought you just needed to be attracted.
Well, but if you're blue pilled, you might need some help.
You might, maybe just a little bit. Maybe
and they
just
can
a little
monetize that too.
I know that I've been seeing a fucking ton of liberal women screaming at the top of their lungs about why they can't find a liberal boyfriend. Why are all the fucking men that I'm attracted to turn out to be Republicans?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm a monk.
Oh, you're a monk. Yeah, it doesn't concern you. I've told them for years. This does not concern the people that you are directing your ire to. These motherfuckers are gone. They're gone. Yep. They've checked out. You're talking to the wrong people, but they're swaying them. No, they're not. You're swaying them. So,
And, I have one thing, that's completely off topic of what we were just talking about. But if you're a monk or if you're a MGTOW guy or MGTOW fella, and you're not doing something in the end of April 24th, 25th, and 26th, there is a bunch of us getting together to meet up in Orlando, Florida. April 24th, 25th, and 26th. We're getting there on the 24th, having dinner. 25th, there will be the MGTOW Grand Prix. We're going to go race go-karts. And
can you imagine some of us in them fucking go-karts?
Yeah, I can. But
it's going to be a tragedy. It's going to be terrible.
They make those go-karts big enough so that a parent and their child can get in there. So we're going to fit.
Barely.
Right? I doubt we'll be the fastest because, horsepower and all that. And this track we've got is it's got 3 levels. It's like Mario Kart. You go up, you go down, you go over things. It's crazy.
Never seen that.
Yeah, and it's owned by Mario Andretti.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know he had a track over here.
Yeah, in Orlando.
I know Sarah Fisher has one in Indianapolis in Speedway. That's a really good one. That's like a pro deal though. Well, she put the work in, man. Like I say, if they told the fucking line, if they carry their weight, good on them. Good on them. I got respect for that. But yeah, it's always nicer to go to Mario's track.
Yep. And after we're done with that, we're going to head back to a house we have rented, and we'll have the second annual Hobgoblin sauce contest, where it's basically you cook something and everybody eats it. It's basically bragging, rights of who can cook the best food.
My goodness. You know I got to play it now, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah! We got a treat for you, straight from Nebraska. It's Nebraska Hobgoblin sauce. Ah, wow! Ooh-wee! The good folks at Saunders Eve have outdone themselves with this delicious, lip-smacking good Hobgoblin sauce. Coming to you in a rainbow of flavors. Woo-hoo! So the next time you're in the mood to gobble some cob, think of Saunders Eve, Nebraska Hobgoblin sauce. Oh my! What a treat for your lips. It'll slide right in, just like it's supposed to. Eat it regular or the long way like a true Nebraskan. Yeah! Love that Hobgoblin sauce. Thank you, Saunders Eve.
Oh my God. I love it. I'm just telling you, I love it. I love it. That's why I play it so much. So you're at home.
Yeah. I am at home.
How long do you go back out, man?
I am taking the winter and the spring off. I'm
right?
building on my homestead. I bought a bunch.
For all of these guys out here talking about homesteading, maybe you talk about that a minute.
Well, when I came back from Ukraine, I sat in a fucking tent for a few months out, and wondered what the fuck I was going to do in my life, because I just had my third business, go to hell on me because the Russians came and invaded. I used to have an English school in Kiev, right? So I looked around and I got some free land. And then I liked the land once I got there, and I bought the 2 parcels, one on either side of me. And now I've got 6 acres in the middle of fucking nowhere on a reservoir. So my nearest neighbor's 1.5 miles away. I have to go a mile just to get to my mailbox.
That's kind of
because
amazing.
they don't come down my road.
That's fucking amazing. You'll have your homestead done by the time Joker gets his started.
I doubt it. I doubt Joker will ever get his started.
He's not going to.
He's
not going
and
to.
I'm completely debt free. And I decided that if I was going to do this, I would work my ass off for 3 or 4 years and save up enough money to build a homestead. Now, prices of shit have gone up, so I've probably got enough to build it, but I don't have enough to keep at it and have enough to pay off the taxes and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to have to go back out on the road here. But I just bought 25 solar panels, a big old battery array, and solar power converter and stuff like that. And I have to get it on a roof.
That's why you got to go back out, right? Because holy shit.
But live your life debt free. I don't owe nothing to nobody. I've got something in the works I'm not going to announce yet to get rid of having to pay taxes. And I've got the land. I've got fucking a big, nice place cleared now. I'm almost done chopping trees. I've been chopping trees, cutting down trees solid for, I'd say 5 months now.
Wow. That's a lot of land to clear.
Well, yeah, it's, you know, and it's not, I'm in Kansas, so they're not pine trees or anything like that. It's a bunch of crap, garbage trees, and they all have fucking thorns. So
that fucking sucks. I'm not sure that
I
I
bought
care
me a
for that.
chainsaw on a stick.
Oh man, like literally, right?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen
But
those. Super
anyways.
fucking cool, man. So when is the MGTOW meeting again? One more time for those in the back.
April 24th, 25th, and 26th. But if you can only come for the day, come on the 25th, because that's when all the great activities are going to be there. The rest is just pure socializing.
You got it.
We've done this. This is the 4th year in a row.
Roger that.
You know,
Roger
and
that.
we had
Well, I'll
a
be there.
couple of brothers who are no longer with us show up to these. Most notably, Eric Zombro, who passed this spring.
Right.
You know, but lots of folks have come. And if you can make it, that'd be great. We've had nothing but good times at these meetups.
So
Never been in.
if these folks, they're going to, obviously we're trying to protect a little bit against stupid assholes from showing up. So just to kind of crash the party. So how do they get in touch? Who do they get in touch with to get the information to get to the place?
They can get in touch with myself, your master wrench, Char Ansible.
Char Aznabal.
Yeah. I can give you the information as well. If you'd
That's
like.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. You can just go ahead and text that to me and I'll have it ready for people. But we got to vet these folks, right? Do you have a process for that?
Yes, we do. We have a Telegram group that we put together, and you basically show up and we talk to you. And if we think you're cool, we'll give you more specifics. Like the MGTOW house right now, only myself and Mouth Agape Ape know where that is.
Right.
I haven't told anybody else the actual physical location of where that is.
Good. Yeah, Mouth is a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's my sanity. Every time, like this year, I want to do helicopter hog hunting. Right?
Jesus Christ. Brandon.
And Ape is like, no, we've got a bunch of guys who can't shoot guns, and there's a bunch of other guys who can't afford $1,000 to ride around in a helicopter for 2 hours and shoot pigs out the door. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Look at this. Look at this. He takes compliments well.
Yeah, he's the buzz killer. But
oh, excellent, man. Wonderful. Yeah, if you want to get me that information, if anybody's interested, you can contact me. My email is in the drop down in every video that I put up, so it's not hard to find.
Right. And we've got 2 more beds because we had some cancellations. And these are the bunk beds, but the deal on them is absolutely incredible. I've already rented the house. Nice. And but these bunk beds are $40 for both nights. You know, you can't find a deal like that around Disney. I'm not making any profit off it, just like I never make any profit off of any of my stuff.
No, I imagine that close anywhere in Kissimmee or St. Cloud and Ocoee. Yeah, I used to live right around there. I lived there for 5 years. It was a great place, great time. If I was to go anywhere else, I'd probably go right back around there.
But it'll be a good time, and I hope everybody can show up. Is going to show up. There are still places you can get for cheap. Like going in with your friends is the way to get your deals. Renting those Airbnbs, and if you can get 5, 6 fellas together that you get along with online, grab them. Say, hey, come on down to Orlando. Let's all go have a good time.
There you go.
And that's where you get, your cheap deals. Because you can get these houses for $1,000 a night. Well, $1,000 a night sounds like a lot of money to one guy. But $1,000 a night for 5 guys, that's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, it brings the price down if you can find somebody to share the burden.
Yeah, because we got a place that's going to hold 8 people.
Excellent. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, and of course, you'll be discussing pricing because it's not just show up and be free, right?
Well, you got to pay for your own food.
Right.
The go-kart racing is $35. And other than that, it's whatever you want to spend.
Okay.
If you're frugal about it and you eat at the house and you're not a big drinker, you can get in and out of this whole weekend for $300. You will travel from anywhere in the United States.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal, man. Yeah, that's because it's here in the state. I was able to do it, so I'm happy to come up in there and do the thing. This will be my first one, my first meetup of any kind. So I'm happy to do it.
All right. Now we're happy to have you. I hadn't made that or hadn't wanted to put you on the spot tonight, but thanks for announcing.
Oh no! I thought that you already did it.
Oh, I did it. I just didn't know if you'd said anything on your show.
No, I haven't said any. Did I? Thursday, I said it briefly. Yeah, briefly, I made mention that I was attending a meetup here in Orlando. So yeah, I dropped a hog on that one. So, so comments, questions, or concerns, sir, while you're farting?
Oh man, thank you for having me on, and thank you for all the great work that you've done over the years.
Much
and
appreciated.
You know, if you guys don't know it, Hammer's the guy that codified Tom Leykis's no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children. Hammer's the man who brought that and tied it into MGTOW. This philosophy would be shit without that. Right now, we'd still be stuck in the MGTOW manifesto days. So, fucking A, buddy.
I think that the manifesto serves a wonderful purpose, but you've got to define it a bit. And the biggest problem that we were having was people were still stepping 2 feet deep into usury. And usury is the main problem. It's the biggest problem that men have all over the world is everybody wants to make them available to usury. So you just have to say no. Literally, you just have to say no. And Leykis's deal there was it was good timing for us. And the manifesto, the white paper, is not a bad thing. Not in my opinion. No. I mean, people can choose to, look at it or not, but it's telling you the truth. I mean, rebuilding women is not our responsibility, but you reshape the world around you when you have large scale change. And we're in the middle of large scale change with men right now. So they're not going to have a choice. They're going to have to change.
Well, men have done their thing. We're going to do our own thing. And we've said, hey, bitches,
that's
you
right.
can either, you can either play ball or you're on your own. That's fine.
And with that, we take that provision, we take that protection, we take everything that we offer. You don't get these things for free because we exist. So,
and
good luck with all the brand new imports.
Yeah, you've also got to apply that same philosophy to the rest of your life. Live debt-free.
Right.
Because the borrower is the slave to the lender.
Correct. 100%. It's usury.
It's usury.
Yeah.
And it's just like with bitches taking your, all of your effort and money, the rest of society will do the same damn thing. So apply the lessons you learned here to the rest of your life, and you will succeed.
100%.
And I'll shut it up now.
I appreciate
know you've got 100 guys back door.
we got a couple. Thanks, man. Peace, Brandon. It's always nice to have these guys on here, man, that they are stalwarts of the community of men that we are. 166 sets of eyeballs still on that used tube, man. 189 over here on the Rumble Dumble. 11 strong still over here on MGTOW TV. That's kind of fucking crazy. I was expecting all of them to get the fuck on down the road, but they didn't do it, and I'm happy. Lecoq! Again, with 2 pieces, man. FYI, your last YouTube stream for me was over 2 years ago. We already had our divorce. I'm not thanking you for this last dirty tube stream, but I'll say thanks for all that you do. Lecoq, I appreciate you, brother. Even as corrosive as that is, I'll accept those generous 2 pieces, sir. Thank you. Much appreciation. And yeah, of course we did. And we had to, and we're always going to have to. RP Havens, the one with 1 piece, man. You would not tolerate men talking shit to feminism, modern Sasquatch. Why do you think it's okay to shit talk MGTOW? The former requires government and institutions. MGTOW only needs men. Hypocrites. Who are you talking to? You talking to me? I didn't say nothing bad about MGTOW. RP Havens, the one with 1 more piece, man. Feminism is equitable to child rape and murder to me. Yes. Doubly so now that female pedos are still being under prosecuted, if at all. Now, you saw that thing that I put up in the community chat about the 3 bitches that got waylaid with pretty harsh sentences, right? That's not all of them, but some of them are getting it, and they should be getting it. And that's notwithstanding all the abortions that are disregarded. I got you, bro. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I understand your frustration there. But as long as it's a legal process, as long as these hoes are being told that it's their God-given right, which it's not, to murder their children, there's very little that you can do about it. You can try to stop it, but you'll be killed or jailed. You know, I'm not going to fucking be killed because some bitch wants to kill a kid. I'm not doing that. For what? You become a footnote to a footnote to a footnote. Nobody will even breathe your name. No, if I'm going out, it's going to be something important, not something that is already legal, even if it is fucking filthy and disgusting. I'm not headed that way. Let's welcome to the house V Citrus. What's going on, sir?
Hammer! Am I coming through okay?
Oh, you're wonderful, man. What's going on, bro?
A lot has happened the last couple fucking years.
You can talk about it if you want.
I would love to. And I have to say, I have to thank everybody here in the MGTOW community and in Chronix Warband for getting me through all the worst parts of my fucking life that has been going on. Like, goddamn.
So I assume you're a little more stable, though, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Look, ever since you started working out, I was like, okay, if this guy can do it, what's my fucking excuse? All right. So I started bringing myself up. I'm not, sorry, it wasn't meant anything. I was like, there's no point where you should tell yourself it's over.
No,
it's there's no point where you should tell yourself that.
Never.
And last year was a really big year of like mourning for myself. To give some context, when you fight for your morals, ethics, values, and principles, you're going to find out who truly is on your side. And for me, it cost me everything. Like I don't have any wife or children. No, I never had that. But my relationships with my entire family looked at me like some sort of psycho because I wasn't willing to let my, I'll just say my mother, who's been destabilized and going through like some sort of psychosis, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Literally, she demanded I buy her a house. And I didn't have anything.
Okay.
And I said, no, I can't do that. And it just spiraled into the entire family turning on me. I was like, no, I can't do that. And when you stand up for yourself, you'll find out who's really on your side.
Yes,
and so, will. Yeah, the last year was a year of mourning. And this year has been a year of fucking progress. I started running to my job site at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And now I'm able to like run 4 miles in under an hour. So I've been doing that, eating healthy, and just working with Gray and Fish Got Nukes. Those guys have been fantastic people. I want to give a shout out to those guys. They've been amazing. Me and Gray are working on some stuff. Me and Fish have just been hanging out and talking to each other. I'm hopefully going to fly out and help him move down to New Mexico.
Ooh,
and
it's a big move.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I want to see the States. I want to fucking see where I've been living. You know,
there's a lot here, man. Before I would... There's maybe 1 or 2 foreign destinations that I'd like to go to, but there's so much here to see and do and become familiar with. I couldn't imagine not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, the United States has so many amazing places to go. I mean, my favorite place is Bozeman, Montana, just because of the weather and the atmosphere, the land. The land is so beautiful.
Yeah, I bet all of those places up in the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, they're incredible. They're so much different than the places out here on the East Coast. And then you've got the plains in between. Then you got the border up there on Canada. Everything has its own flavor there. as far as the land is concerned. It's just, you got to do it.
Mm-hmm. And
Gotta do it.
We got to do it now because of the way things are going. I don't know what's going to happen after the Trump. Like, everyone's been harking on that for the State of the Union. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what? I want to, before that happens, I want to at least see what this whole ordeal has been about.
Yeah. This is where we came from, man. And that's what the people around them are trying to take away.
I mean, last year was a little crazy because I'm from Orem, Utah. I went to UVU, by the way, where where Charlie Kirk was.
Shit.
And a couple weeks ago, I went through the campus at the like dead of like morning, where students are usually supposed to be there because I had like some errands I had to run. I don't live there now. I'm in like the Salt Lake area. I'm going around sites and helping people cut. I'm butcher basically,
right.
So I go around. And so I went down to Orem and oh God, shit. Going through the exact spot where he was, I'll tell you this. I'm not sure if anyone here believes about like atmosphere. As soon as I walked over there, I felt like I was A, being watched, B, the pressure dropped dramatically, C, I felt like I was supposed to leave. Like someone's telling me, go away. That was so fucking scary. Like, I have pictures that I took and I was like, I gotta go. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. And I met a guy in security. Sorry.
No, you're all right. Go.
I met a guy who worked security, and he told me like his security force was supposed to do armed security for him. And they dropped them 3 days before the event.
Yeah.
It was so fucking crazy. I was like, that's my home city. I've been there for 15 fucking years. Like, that's my place. And that's where all this shit happens.
Yeah, that's bad news. That's bad news. It's bad news. It really is. It's not anything that I ever wanted to see. I don't give a shit what his opinions are. But
yeah, but nobody deserved that.
I was just ripping his ass to pieces a couple of days before that happened on a stream over his views on marriage. I don't regret the stream. It's just,
Yeah. It's like he would have become the next Tucker Carlson at best.
Well,
really,
he probably would have gone a little farther than that. I think that's kind of why he was silenced. But he was dealing with an organization that has tremendous political power, and when you tell the Jews no when it comes to money, there's going to be a problem because that's how they operate.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy, and unfortunately, Kenneth Owens has gone to Kanye.
I don't know who, what, when, or where because I'm not paying attention to any of that shit.
But because it's localized here in Utah, where I'm from, I'm always hearing it, and I'm being referenced on YouTube about it. I'm just like, get the fuck. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a crazy ordeal, but it's been good. This year has been a great year for me applying those morals, ethics, values, and principles and controlling my main biology. I struggled real hard last year with being monk. I had to go talk to people. I had to talk to, I just had to be social and go out on dates and do stuff.
That doesn't mean that being a monk doesn't mean that you're not sociable.
Yeah.
Of course you can maintain, friendships and acquaintances and things of that nature.
But yeah, everything you've talked about, it's still happening. Like the date I went on, she's like, oh, by the way, I'm not 27, I'm 37. I'm like, oh, great. Thanks.
No, thank you very much for the lie. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done now.
And sweet person. She's gonna make some 57-year-old real happy. I'm just like, huh. But it really helped with like connection to your humanity, and I think that's most important nowadays.
Yes,
keeping your humanity. I've been seeing a lot of anti-humanity.
Yes, it's very easy to get burned up when you're in that rage, and to come out of it, you have a sense of self, but be cold. That's not necessarily the way I would do business. I wouldn't operate that way. You can't lose your humanity. Your empathy and your sympathy still matter. You just have to choose now when and how those things are distributed, because users are everywhere. Fakers are everywhere. Frauds are everywhere. Mm-hmm. And you cannot put yourself in a position of depending on doing things for all of these people. You can't. They have to do for themselves. They have to bare minimum.
Yes, and I couldn't have said it better myself. But I actually was on the side. I like while I'm working or jogging, I've been researching a lot of stuff about like biblical prophecy, stuff like that. And you know what I found very interesting? The idea of the mark of the beast and why it's an unforgivable sin. And I always ask myself that for years. And here's the idea that I have for it. The reason why that it's unforgivable is because I think what we're going to choose is we're going to be offered a choice to forego our humanity to be something like better than humans short term.
Yeah.
But once you let go of your humanity, you lose the sacrifice of Christ, because Christ didn't die for animals. He didn't die for angels. He didn't die for rocks. He didn't die for anything else, but he died for humans.
I agree.
So yeah, once you lose your humanity, you're no longer covered by the blood of Christ.
I agree. And
And
you
that's
can call us
why-
all animals, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's four-legged or two-legged, there's one thing that separates us from everything else. That's it. And if you choose to ignore that and forego it, then you become them. You become that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which is why I've been so like listening to people talk about hearing about like the artificial wombs. I don't know. I have no idea where that's going. My
Well, it's
theology
probably going to
states-
go into production.
Yeah, it's going to go to save the human race, right?
Well, I don't think so.
I don't think so
it's going
either.
to save the human race. I mean, you'll get to a tipping point where there's more of them born artificially than by woman,
Right, and
then
what
you
are
don't have a
we
human race.
producing?
Do you?
Are we producing humans?
Right.
Can
No.
we call them humans?
No.
Like I ask these questions a lot. Like, yes, it's going to solve the woman issue, but what are we? Are we playing God at this point, and what are the consequences for that?
Well,
That's what I ask, and so I'm like, no,
The consequences are dire.
yeah,
They're dire because we will cease to be us.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. If that's what people choose to do, that's what they're going to do. And I don't know that we'll be allowed to get to that choice.
and
to be honest with you.
yeah, well, to quote Christ, in the times of Noah, so shall be before the return of me, before the return of the Son.
Disastrous.
Yeah. So what does that look like? Well, research your Bible, ask the questions, and ask the big questions, and actually have an understanding yourself, and you get through the trials that God put me through, and you'll come out on top. And like Hammer has always said, hang on to those morals, have good morals, ethics, values, and principles, maintain and control your biology, like follow that philosophy, and yeah, you won't have like you'll get through anything. You'll get through anything.
Brother man, I appreciate you for coming on here, and I'm glad to see that your struggles are dissipating.
Of course, because of everything everyone in this community has done, guys, you've really inspired me to keep going, keep fighting, keep training.
Well, my man,
I want to go back into
the last
boxing as soon as
breath.
I get my shoulder repaired.
Yep,
So
do it.
I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be working with Gray on some stuff. We've been doing some video game stuff. We've been doing a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube. I've been having a blast with everything, and I love you all. Sorry to be corny.
We love you back, man. And platonically speaking,
of course.
And yeah,
But
best
Twitter-
of luck to everything that you guys are doing. Shout out Gray. Shout out Gray Ghost.
And Fish Got Nukes. He's been great.
Oh,
Me
and Fish Got New. Yeah, he's awesome.
He's awesome. He invited me to stream. We play video games all the time.
It's awesome
We've
guy.
been playing Saints Row 3. Really fun game. Could you send me out with my No Eggs animation I made?
You know, I think I've only got. Are you talking about the long version?
The lawn version.
Yep, we got it.
All right.
Peace out, my man.
Peace out.
No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs.
Dutch Cobbler, this stream feels a little like people are eulogizing Double H. The man's not going away. He's just breaking up from an abusive relationship with used tubes. That is correct, 100% correct. I want to give all of you thanks for sticking around for as long as you did. We don't normally run streams quite this long, but I figured doing a call-in stream, it's going to take some time and people are going to want to chat a little bit, and that's okay. I'm sorry for your excessive wait backstage. Some of you waited a long time to say very little. I appreciate what you said. Thank you for coming on in, and I hope to do it again sometime, but it's not going to be on this platform. The YouTube has made it clear that they don't want me or people like me to do this thing here. They don't want that. And to be frank, I'm really, really tired of spinning my wheels, raging against the machine, pushing boulders uphill, and wasting my time. I had to make a choice. The choice is this, obviously. So if I can expose Prodigy, New Age, to 36,000 subs, hopefully 36,000 of you will stick around when this change occurs. The content on this channel, I am going to private, and I'm going to make sure that it's all over on another platform somewhere, either on Rumble or on Odyssey, before I nuke that content here. And then this is going to be rebranded as Pop Culture Rocks. I'm aggrieved that they took my fucking pop culture channel away from me when I did nothing at all to deserve that or to earn that. So it is what it is, and that's what we're going to do. The regular long form content that I do occasionally now is still going to be done. The live streams are still going to be done over on Rumble, period, and Odyssey. I'm going to get them on there, and still on MGTOW TV. That part's not going to change. The part about being able to be profitable with what it is that I want to do, that's the part that hopefully is going to change. We'll see how that goes. You leave it up to YouTube, you know what's going to happen. They'll find a reason to delete 36,000 people on this channel too. It's just what they do. It's what they do. So it's just time to stop spinning my wheels over here. I held out longer than anybody that refused to change their message. I refuse to change my message. I am not doing that. I refuse to not give men an alternative to death, to being used. I absolutely fucking will not do it. So that's the biggest impetus, the biggest reason, the push, the poke, the prod for the change. You know, Nasashi, it's happening. It's happened twice to me. What, losing channels? I'm assuming that's what you mean. But yeah, I mean, it happens too much. It shouldn't happen at all. But it's the way that these fuckers do business, and I'm just not a part of it anymore. I haven't been a part of it almost since I started. I was just stubborn, and there's nothing wrong with being stubborn, dogged, and relentless. You just got to be that for yourself instead of in spite of something else. That's the way that I see it anyways. Australian, man, I'm still annoyed that they did that. Before it got nuked, I was watching your review about the Shen Equalizer. Yeah, what a fucking piece of shit. Sword ain't Hammerhand and his ilk. What ilk might that be? Sword ain't? Was it Sword ain't? I think I got that right. I probably didn't get that right, and that's okay. That's okay. Get over here and make sure that everything is cool, and it seems to be. Check out that Cassius Apeth. Make sure that we're not sticking anybody, hanging them out to dry, because I don't want to do that. I don't like that. Bingo, get the fuck out of here. Uh-oh. No, you come over here. Sucker. Here we go. Xenier Altar. On the Cassius Apeth, man, with 5 pieces. A big old 5 pieces, man. Thanks for all you do, all you will do, and all that you have done. I appreciate that. You guys pulling them words right out of my mouth. I appreciate that, bro. Let's get you in here with a good one. Where's a good one? Oh.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Kova redrew. I reckon Eric July's D Rider spam reported PCR to get it taken down. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. No matter what you do today in this day and age, you're going to make people unhappy. It just is what it is. If you're not absolutely validating every fucking syllable that people speak now, some fucker's going to try to get you killed, get you taken offline, literally, metaphorically, digitally. It's just the way that people are. And I ain't got no time for that shit, man. Paperclip Hammer, you were consistent and steadfast. Always good to see you on the field. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Broderick to Ketamine Trout, man. Thanks, man. I know what I'm buying for payday. Goodness gracious me. Char Asnabal, Hammerhand on Rumble. Thank you, Char. Much appreciation. We're going to get those wrenches wrenched up a little bit more. We're going to get a couple of more wrenches over on the Rumble side of things and make sure that that is cool, man. Mike Magnum, YouTube is owned and operated by the very people the good guys are trying to expose. Yes, that's 100% true. Anybody out there in Silicon Valley is doing the thing. Your mom, last verse. I know, bro, I know. Just getting it all read. Marked and membered. Mr. Alien, like Hitler warned, the indoctrination system programmed you. He ain't wrong. No, he's not. He's not wrong. It just, you're going to find out down the road that AD was not what you've been told. Not all, but a lot. Excuse me. Let's go to the back here. See if we can put in a good one. No, that's fucking paragraphs. Ain't doing that. Okay. We'll read 2 and 3 on this. Hosea 8, 2 and 3. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. I swear on this Bible, I did not pick that verse. We have a knack for picking them, don't we? My goodness. Peace, love, hair grease, and all of that good shit. This channel may be down for a little bit while I'm doing all of the revamping. I will do my best to at least get some standalones put up over on Rumble and Odyssey and MGTOW TV. I've got to reorganize MGTOW TV. If I can't organize that, some of those videos will be taken off of there to give it a more orderly appearance. Other than that, it has been my pleasure. It will always be my pleasure, just not on YouTube, not anymore. I appreciate every single person that has showed up here against wanting to come over here, but to support me and to support MGTOW and the message that we try to pump out there to men, that they don't have to be victims. You don't have to be used. You don't have to lead a nasty, fucking filthy life. You don't have to do those things. You choose. Make a choice.